Araw ng Biyernes, araw ng sweldo, pero araw din po ng PBA sa aming paghatid sa inyo ng isa na namang edisyon ng Thriller Friday. Coming to you live mula po dito sa Inari Center, dito po sa Antipolo City. Dalawang import, magbabakbakan, two steady imports, Rob Dozier at si Mike Danny. Pamumunuan ng kanilang kupunan, Rob Dozier, yung kanyang kupunan nasa itaas ng Alaska Aces, samantalang nakikipagbakbakan pa sa ilalim ang kupunan ni Danigan at KG Canileta. Ito naman si Baguio, makakasama nito si Rob Dozier sa labanan sa Antipolo Aerial Battle. Magandang gabi po, Attorney Rada Di Malibot, makakasama si Eric Reyes sa aming paghatid sa iyo. Very interesting ball game, Eric, sapagkat yung isang kupunan nasa itaas, gusto nga patibayin ang kanilang pamumuno dito sa komperensya, samantalang struggling for form ang Air 21, though they won their last game after a 5-game winning streak.
Well, tama yun, Rado. Napakaganda talaga for both teams because both are coming off wins. So, alam mo, syempre, iba yung tadhana nung Alaska because nasa taas sila and they want to solidify their hold on the top spot or at least on the upper bracket. Ngayon, itong Air 21 naman, of course, naghahabol pero may pag-asa pa. And they really want to keep that streak going after their win last time. Gusto nilang makapanalo ulit tonight against a top team like Alaska.
Well, pag-uusapan muna po namin ni Eric, ang lakas ng gatas. Alaska Aces po yan, 6 wins ang kanilang panalo at isa pa lamang kanilang talo dito sa kanilang simula dito. And why not? I think this team is starting to respond to Coach Luigi Trillo. Malakas ang opensa, malakas ang depensa, nandun pa ang suporta ng mga fans.
Well, the best part about the Alaska Aces right now is they're number one in defense, and I think that's the philosophy of Coach Luigi Trillo, and that's what's keeping them in the top spot. Malaking bagay talaga yung matibay yung depensa, and at the same time, yung energy nila napakataas. Nakahanap sila ng isang import who can really complement the energy that the locals are giving. So that's one thing that is really going well for Coach Luigi.
On the other side naman, halos panic button na ang pindutin nitong si Coach Franz Pumaren dahil sa kanilang 5 sunod-sunod na pagkatalo. But in their last game against Global Port Batampier, nagising itong buong kupunan. Maganda ang kanilang naging performance sa kanilang huling laro, winning that one against Global Port.
Well, actually, it was a solid performance by the import, Michael Danigan. And meron naman pag-compliment yung kanilang mga locals, so that's the most important thing. And that's actually a big confidence builder because they actually beat Global Port, and maganda-ganda rin yung team ng Global Port na kahit paano, there's so much energy for both teams and they always are very competitive.
Well, alam mo, Eric, dito sa present crop of imports natin, merong umalis na, may pinalitan, may naban, but itong dalawang imports na ito, Dozier and Mike Danigan, parang hindi naman ganun ka flair, but very steady imports na fit para sa kanilang kupunan.
Well, the most important thing is they provide energy for their teams, and ang maganda ron, if you provide the energy that your team needs, then the inspiration keeps on going. It drops off with the locals. Aside from this, these two imports are actually maturing more. I've seen that in the early goings of the tournament, he actually doesn't know how to break the double team, and now he's learning from Coach Franz Pumaren, the tricks of the trade, because in the States, hindi naman niya double team. Dito sa Manila, of course, Dozier, ganun din. He's learning and he's still continue to inspire even the youngest local in the team.
Yan po ang ating mga preliminary pa lamang dito sa ating main game. Coach Luigi Trillo, of course, makakalaban niya yung kanyang dating college mentor, Coach Franz Pumaren. So, very exciting drama rin po ang magaganap. Doon naman po sa ating mga benches, of course, para sa kupunan naman ng Alaska Aces. Wala po ngayong gabi itong si JV Casio, who ordinarily starts at the point. Now it will be RJ Hasul and Saros Baguio na magsasama dyan. Sunny Tos, Tony De La Cruz and their import Rob Dozier ang kukumpleto, samantalang si Mike Cortez, Winnie Arboleda, Mike Danigan, Vitoyo Mulan and KG Canileta ang kukumpleto naman sa 5 ng Air 21 Express. Mike Danigan, ha? Pinag-uusapan natin yan, Eric. So dominant in his last games. He scored 40 nung matalo sila. And he redeemed himself with the last win against Global Port Batanguer. I think tonight he will also be a crucial role dito sa kanilang laban against league-leading Alaska Aces.
Well, malaking bagay talaga yung role ni Danigan in this team. Kailangan talaga he has to really be productive to help out the other locals.
Kailangan hanapin, ano, sapagkat hindi naman marami ang aspeto ng laro nito si Danigan. Sa ilalim lang yan. Nakakuha po ng second serving itong Air 21 in their first possession dito sa first quarter. Smart Cortez at the point. Nakita, Winnie Arboleda for 3. Hindi na po siya, pero siya agawa mo. Nagdalawang import agad, but it's Sonny Toss to collar that rebound. Let's see kung paano naman mag-adjust ang Alaska Aces without their starting point guard in JP Casio. RJ Asun now at the point for the red shirts. Sonny Toss posting against the import. Looking for the cutter. Sidestepping, pero napaamak sa baseline itong si Sonny Toss for a turnover.
Well, Danigan actually holding his ground there for a while. Akala ko nalusutan na kagad ni Sonny Toss si Danigan in the early part.
Ball back with the white shirts. Yan po ang Air 21 Express. Wala pa rin po tayong pala dito sa ating first quarter. Kirji Canuleta struggling in his last game. Masusubukan muli dito ni Coach Franz, but there's a foul away from the ball. That's the boss. Sonny Toss with his first.
Malaking bagay ito si Sonny Toss for the Alaska Aces if he gets into foul trouble. Last game against Petron, he actually was the best player of the ball game, and malaking bagay talaga yung role ni Sonny Toss being the top local or the top big man in his team.
Well, paalalahanan po namin sa mga fans ng Alaska at sa mga fans ng Air 21, dito po sa Inari Center, ang Alaska hindi pa nananalo. 0-2 sila sa kanilang record dito sa Inari Center. Samantalang Air 21, ang ganado sila dito, they're 2-0 in this venue. So ang Air 21 na naghahabol, they're now tied at 8 and 9 places in Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel, hoping na makawala sila doon sapagkat dalawa yung matatanggal dito po after the elimination. Samantalang Alaska na isang maipagpag yung sinasabi nga parang bad luck dito sa venue na ito.
Alam mo, players and coaches would always have yung mga tinatawag na pamahiin, Rado. Even when during my time, ganun na rin eh. Kung anong tamang shirt, kung anong swerting shirt, they would always, look for a way. But yun nga lang, they really have to play above that because, I mean, you just have to be consistent with what you do on the floor to inspire your game plan.
Sonny Toss, binuwang agad yung 0-0 dito po sa ating talaan, tallying the first 2 points of the game. We're talking about your time. Hindi pa naman katagalan yun. Yun naman yung mga panahon na when you talk about Ateneo Glamour Basketball, si Eric Reyes lang yun.
Hindi naman ako panahon nila pati Israel sa Steve Watson.
Samantala, ito ang bola po sa Air 21. Hindi pa rin nakakabutas. Ibot lumabas pa ang tira nito si Mike Danigan. There's a problem nga binabanggit natin. Ito pa na kasi Danigan. Madaling anticipate yung kanyang mga galaw. Hindi karami yan eh.
He would love to go strong under the basket, pero if you're able to hold your ground and push him out, then kahit pa paano you have a better chance na mahirapan sa mga shoot.
But for a team like Alaska has been playing good defense all conference long, diba? Ay talaga po maraming trabaho ang kakaharapin. Ito niya si Mike Danigan para maipagpag yung kanyang mga bantay. Again, away from play. This time, I think it would be Rob Dozier na matatawagan. You see the strength, the brute strength itong si Mike Danigan kapag pumoposte, napipilitan yung foul siya eh.
Actually, twice na nangyari yun with Toss and with Dozier. Ganun na nangyari. He's trying to jockey for position, lumalaban yung dalawa at natatawagan sila ng foul.
And the aggressiveness.
Again, ganun na naman.
First quarter pa lamang naman, si Mike Danigan, sabi mo nga sa akin kanina, hindi pa naman rush hour ito.
Si Jackie Chan. Saan si Jackie Chan?
Wala ba siya kakamping Jackie Chan dun sa bench ng
Nandiyan pa yata sa bench eh.
John Wilson. John Wilson yung Jackie Chan niya. Ito mga yung banggaan sa ilalim, talagang ayaw magpanalo. Ito si Mike Danigan picking up the second personal foul yun ni Rob Dozier, which is bad news for the Alaska import. 2 out of 2 naman for Danigan from the free throw line. RJ Gasol Pabalik sa kanya ang bola after the passes to Toss and Baguio. Take bigay ni Rob Dozier. 8 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Wala pa yung gumagalaw. They go to the low post. Dozier with 4 seconds. Turner round the posyon. Ang rebound na kuha ang ni Danigan. Winnie Arboleda, fast break pass. Andun si Bitoy. Sapal! Harapay sapal ni Rob Dozier. Kumakaripa sa mga Taga-Alaska. They go to Tony De La Cruz. Tony De La Cruz saan? Maliit yung kanyang bantay si Mike Cortez. Pero ibinigay niyo na lamang kay RJ Azul. Ang floater, ayaw. Yung masikip ng mga ring dito 4 na minuto na halos ang nakalipas sa ating first quarter. 2 minutos pa naman ang magkabilang ulan. Kasama na kasi ang magandang depensa kasama yung sapal na yun ni Rob Dozier.
Huling-huli talaga. Hindi ka na talaga makakalusot at that situation. Maganda pa doon yung si Bitoy Umulan. As soon as makuha niya, biglang iangat talaga niya kagad. Sa blocks category, ang Alaska, talagang pinamumunahan nila yung depensa nila. And that's really the most important thing for them with 2 blocks in this game.
Their aggressiveness on defense inside pinapakita nila. Kasama pa yung pangatlong block na yan. Rob Dozier with 2. Makukuha pa ni RJ Azul. Counter attack for Alaska. Rob Dozier will finish.
Tankor ang ginawa doon ni RJ Azul. Hinanap na si Rob Dozier trailing straight to the middle for an easy basket.
You may have early fouls on Sonny Toss and Rob Dozier, but that's trying to imprint yung kanilang defense sa ilalim. Kaya yung parang mas malakas yung kanilang psyche doon. Takot na pumasok itong mga taga-Air 21.
Ang maganda kay Dozier, although may tinawag ng foul, but going back si Dozier, maganda sa kanya, he would always get the ball on top. Hindi niya hinahabol sa baba. Pag nasa taas na yung bola, doon siya sumusupalpal. And that's a good sign of a great defensive player who doesn't really gamble too much on the steal.
Pag ganito pong may nagre-review ang ating mga referees, mukhang may malakas na foul na naitawag. It's on Winnie Arboleda. Tinitingnan po lang nila kung yung pagkatama niya kay RJ Azul would be a flagrant foul. Kailangan po nating i-review yan because it was away from play. Ito, ating uulitin dito. Tumaas yung kamay. Wala naman. I think it's not a flagrant foul. It's a famous foul.
Bili-bili, no? Nabili ka agad. Pero you know what? That's good. At least the refs would really have to review and see kung talagang flagrant one. But from the looks of it, mukhang hindi naman because Winnie was just trying, after that bump, Winnie was just trying to position himself para makapunta nga doon sa gusto niyang puntahan.
Well, let's wait for the official announcement.
Uy, binigyan pa rin ng flagrant.
I think the point of the referees there, it was not a basketball foul. Kasi hindi kasama sa galawan yun.
Wala, ganun talaga eh. Masyadong nakatutok talaga ang referees when there's some contact above the shoulder.
Umiiling-iling si Winnie, sabi niya.
Hindi nga niya mapaniwalaan.
Kasama ba sa reputasyon niya? Pinagbabayaran mo ba yan? Dahil na ng aking reputasyon.
Well, you know what? In the past, sometimes nagiging ganon. But I guess it's really with the interpretation in the position of the refs or whoever is calling it, di ba? Doon talaga makikita if ever it's really flagrant or not.
Kaibigan po natin niya si Paring Winnie Arboleda of the Air 21 Express. Napilitan ilabas muna siya. Itong si Coach Franz Pumare. Ito si Jackie Chan. Pinatok na John Wilson. Makakasama na si Mike Lanigan. Ang Alazani Toss losing the ball. Lanigan tinawagan ng referees ng last touch. Hindi na gusto nga ng bench ng Air 21 and correctly so. Correct ng mga referees yung tawag. It will go to Air 21.
Coach Franz Pumarin streaking there to correct that ball, help correct that ball.
Ito yun. No? Wala namang tinamaan sa katawan nito si Mike Danigan. So it was clearly the express possession. Danigan, sumabit yung kamay doon. Hindi naman nire-reklamo ni Mike Danigan. No contact was gold. Instead, si RJ Azul nasa sulok. Inilapit, ayaw pa rin. Bibilisan mo ang tempo ng ating laro, pero sa pagmamadaling yun, nakawala. I think John Wilson, kabila na.
Kabila ng mga ref.
Si John Wilson, napangiti, alam niya siya yung last touch doon. Pero kung bibigay nga naman yung bola, why not? pagturo niya, sabi, tama.
Pag
Wow, mali pala.
they actually correct. And kinorek naman ng officials.
Mabilis,
Oo.
mabilis yung pagkakakorek.
Inamin naman nila that there was a mistake at they corrected it.
Tony De La Cruz, yung love pass niya, naantala, hindi nasambot nitong si Sunny Toss. So, balik ang bola in this low-scoring quarter to Air 21. Naantala naman, but Victoria Moran trying to salvage it. Isang fake, dalawa na siya kanina.
Ayaw na niya.
Ayaw na.
Ayaw na itira sa rap ni Dozier.
Let's reset it outside. Ayun, na-anticipate naman ni RJ Asulin. Trying to double team Mike Danigan. Pull up, triple shot, ayaw! Mike Cortez, dahan-dahan. Kanina pa tayong tumatakbo. Wala nang nangyayari sa ating
Mababa pa rin ang ating score. Rather, the entry passes of Air 21 are pretty bad. 2 times down the floor, na-agor, na-anticipate yung kanilang entry pass sa low post.
And let's be reminded, yung 2 points po ng Air 21 coming from free throws sa kanilang import. Finally, a field goal with a big three-pointer coming from KG Canileta.
Well, KG Canaleta is actually known to be a streak shooter, so this is actually a good start for him to start nailing those shots early. Turnover story, 5 na kagad ang Air 21, so that's really not a good sign. Something that they really have to work on to improve.
Yung Alaska Aces, meron din tatlo. Tony De La Cruz, yung ano paborito tira, Mendes. Go, Sheriff! And this one home.
Bali, wala talaga yung dunk sa lalaki ng ating mga imports and very athletic. It's just so easy for them to really get up under the basket.
8-5 ang ating tala. First quarter pa naman po tayo. At yung naririnig pong hiyawan. Hindi po kami ng Eric Creation. Si Calvin Abuema. Pumunta po dun sa ating scorer's table. Hindi sa tres itong si Mike Cortez. RJ Azul, lagi talagang hinihingi ni Coach Luigi yung kanilang set. Wala silang minamadali dito. Then go to Cyrus Baguio. Something hasn't scored yet in this ball game. Azul, double team. Sanitos, going for Baguio. 3 seconds. Baguio, nakatalikod. Kailangan isira. Inabutan ito. Too late.
Kalo tumagal ang bola ng setting their offense, but that's great defense by Air 21.
Tignan po natin. Yan yung ating slow-mo with this slam dunk by Rob Dozier to emphasize. Ang kalamangan ng Alaska dito, 8-5. May timeout po. Balik po kami agad.
Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa PBA Unactive at kasama ko nga ngayon si JV Casio. JV, hindi ka ata naka-jersey ngayon.
Well, I got an injury that happened before pa, mga last 3 games. So, parang hindi ma-aggravate. So, I have to rest it.
Okay, for sure mamimiss ka ng mga Alaska fans. At alam natin na coach mo dati si Franz Pumaren. Nagbatian ba kayo? Nag-usap ba kayo before the game?
Well, I see him also in the practice kasi doon kami nag-practice sa gym niya. Pero, it's business. So, it's a game. So, kaya focus lang kami sa mga game.
Okay, how long will you be out?
Just about a week. So, just to rest it and strengthen my legs.
Thank you, JV. Balik naman tayo kay Coach Eric Enrado.
Well, maraming salamat sa iyo, sir. Kita mo naman si Sel, ha? Talagang fair na fair. Yung kanyang suot, pula yung isa. Ayun ko sa kaliwa naman, puti. Mantala, ito, Rob Dozier after getting first the early personal fouls, pumabawi na siya dito sa kanyang scoring dito. Being more aggressive. Hindi naman niya kinakalimutan yung depensa, but being more aggressive ang kanyang opensa.
It's a great move by Rob Dozier on the open court.
Completing the three-point play, it's Rob Dozier. Anim na ang kalamangan dito in the first quarter for the Alaska Aces. Nako, miscommunication. Nakatalikod dito si KJ. Rob Dozier will finish this one strong.
Nothing he can do when Rob Dozier goes on the open court again, 2 times down the floor. He loves the open court. He loves to put the ball on the floor.
You get 9 points from your import. Ang iyong kalaban, 5 puntos pa lamang. You are definitely dominating the quarter. Danigan. John Wilson, intention, sa rebound play. The push was rather obvious. Dito yung walang pushing off, Calvin Abueva. Ito, panoorin po natin ang mga palabas dito. That one, a tomahawk slam. Galing naman dito kay Rob Dozier pa rin.
Maganda rin itong ginagawa talaga ni Rob Dozier. Hindi lang siya katulad ni Danigan na talagang pang low post lang. This guy runs the floor very well. He has a nice face-up game as well. So that actually complements the game of Santos.
More importantly, yung kanyang pag-gel dito sa kanyang kupunan. Although marami pong umi-score dito sa Alaska Aces, hindi nakikipagkagawa nitong si Rob Dozier.
Malaking bagay for an import coming into a team like Alaska who has a lot of players who can also score.
Dozier. Tatapatan na siya nitong si Danigan, but opting to pass it off. Yung pasa ni Yason, nakakuha naman ni Bonbon Custodio. Nako, natakot na si Bonbon. Nasapot yung kanya kakampi sa pass break kanina. Counter attack naman for Alaska. Calvin Abueva opting to pass. Espinas turn around. Nakuha ang kanyang unang dalawa.
That's very unselfish play by Calvin Abueva. For a while, ang lakas na ng buwelo ni Abueva. He was gonna go, akala ko didiretso na for a layup. But he opted to pass off to Espinas underneath for an easy basket.
10-point lead para sa Alaska Aces. 10-5 ang ating tala. KG Canileta may tres na kanina. Malakas yung kanyang attempt that time. But John Wilson salvaging it with the 2 points. John Wilson, pinasok niya dahil natawagan ng flagrant foul penalty 1 kanina si Winnie Arboleda. Binigyan pa 7 puntos ng N21. We go to Gabi Espinas against Mark Isip. 7 seconds. Turn around ni Gabi. Malakas that time. Sa tapigan, makukuha ni Mike Danigan.
Kita mo, ang hahaba ng mga gagalamay ng mga imports na nag-aahabulan talaga sa area to get that rebound.
Sabi nga ni Benji, itong si Mike Danigan. Nakita mo yun, laging nakakunot Talaga nga, game face palagi.
Kaya para masungit
That time, natapig naman ni Dozier yung love pass. Calvin Abueva against 4 defenders. Opting to pass again to Gabi Espinas. Nawala yung bola. Bonbon Custodio, nagmamadali. Against Dodoron Tiberos. Pag-atake, binali pa. And when you have Bonbon Custodio, you get those kinds of shots.
Alam mo, hindi ko na alam po paano pahahanapan ng butas yung depensa ng Alaska. You have Dozier and even si Abueva is actually there. Cover to cover na si Custodio, pero yung pahang time move niya, nakakahanap pa rin ng pagkakataon makashoot.
Ang tanong nga natin, Eric, may butas ba? May pagdadaanan ba?
Parang wala na
Nagawan pa ng paraan
Kaya nga, ibang klase talaga si Bonbon sa mga open court plays.
Balik sa kanila ang bola. Wilson naman sa 3. Bubungol, pasok yan. John Wilson, alam naman po natin, talagang may gamayan mula sa labas. Tallying his 5th point and all of a sudden, only a 3-point lead. Kanina po, 10 puntos siya when the score was 15-5 rather. So it's a 7-0 attack na pinakawalan nitong Air 21.
Well, napakaganda yung transition offense na ginawa doon ng Air 21. It was a 3-point shot. Actually, for me, that was a confident shot. John Wilson off the transition. It looked like a bad shot, but who cares? It still went in. Pag pumasok yung tira, good shot parate.
58 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Ito yung mga galaw na nagmahabol si Air 21. Binali-bali. Contortionista nga po itong si Bonbon Custodio. Nakita pa niya si John Wilson on the ensuing play. Kapong ang kanyang 3-pointer at 3 puntos sa lamang ang namamagitan all of a sudden for the league leader Alaska Aces with 15 and the 8th to 9th placer na kupunan ng Air 21 with 12.
Alam mo ang Air 21 Rado, bihirang-bihira na yun na matatambakan siya. Pero pag natapos yung game, di kita nyo laban.
Less than 4 points ang average po ng pagkatalo ng kupunan ng Air 21 sa lahat ng kanilang mga pagkatalo dito sa ating komperesya. In fact, all their games very close. That's why even if nasa baba itong Air 21 team standings, you cannot count this team out.
You really have to finish them off. Hindi ka talaga nakakasigurado. I've seen like top teams like Tokyo Tex na tambak na yung Air 21 ng halos 20. Biglang sa huli, halos you always have a chance to win the game.
Samantala, pinagpahinga muna ang kanilang import na si Danigan. Papasok naman itong si Nonoy Baclao kasama si Oji Minot. Buffy Reyes, bagong pasok din. Ang kanyang running jumper na mintis po doon. So, balik at pagkakataon naman ito ng Air 21 na tumapyas pa doon sa 3 puntos sa kalamangan. Bonbon, inaharas na kanyang kapwa tagayuin na si Ravi Reyes. Nakita si Nonoy Baclao. 12 seconds si shot clock. Mark Isip against Gabby Espinas. Oji Minor, atake, strong move and the finish.
Ogie Menor would always go strong to the basket. He was never intimidated by anybody as long as he goes always hard to the basket.
At wala siyang binaril. At matapos yung kanyang magandang tira, wala siyang binaril doon. 10 puntos na lamang namamagitan. Although ito, bola po ng Alaska with 8 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Don. Paboritong jumper, may galakasan. 4 na rebounders doon ng Air 21. Pagkakataong makakuha kalamangan with 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Ang kanyang pasa na foul pa. At hindi na gusto ng mga taga-Alaska yun. Unang personal foul on the rookie Rafi Reyes. Rebound play, they go to Isip. 4 seconds to go. Isip for 3, kapos ito. At dito na matatapos ang ating first quarter. Mark Isip asking for the foul. Si Coach Luigi naman asking for the traveling. But officially, natapos po ang ating first quarter. It's Alaska on top, 15-14. Ang mga highlights po yan ni Rob Dozier. Kasi naman namuno dito sa pag-atake ng Alaska with 9 points. That one, finishing it off. Iba't ibang klaseng ang pinapakita ni Rob Dozier. Ang Alaska, so naman ang nagpapakita ng kanilang pamamayani dito sa first quarter. Ilang sandali lang po, papalik po kami sa pagpapatuloy ng ating bakbakan dito sa Inari Center. Po ang ating mga live audience dito sa Inari Center, dito po sa Antipolo City. Lagi pong mainit na host natin yan sa PBA, of course. Ito mga ating mga kapartners sa DZSR 918. Chigi Reyes kasama si Bombastic Paray Pascua sa paghahatid ng ating live coverage sa AM Band. At nais na rin natin pasalamatan ng ating mga radio partners sa FM naman po. 90.7 Love Radio, 101.1 ESFM, 96.3 Easy Rock. Samantala, ito, unang inbound pa lamang, nagpakita na kagad ng lakas itong si Calvin Abueva. In the first quarter, he was just opting to pass off this time. Nakumpleto kagad yung kanyang unang 3-point play at tumobo sa 4 ng kalamangan ng Alaska.
Hindi talaga uso pacing dito kaya
Wala!
pag pinasok mo kagad, naka-switch on kagad eh.
Bonbon Custodio, nahihirapan sa pagharap sa kanya nitong si Rafi Reyes. Ikot ni Bonbon, pasok!
Great move right there. Even with Sonny Toss under the basket, nag-aabang siya. Etong si Bonbon Custodio, nakakahanap siya ng pagkakataon na makapasok sa interior defense ng Alaska.
It was actually a good knock-call dun sa atake na yun, itong si Bonbon Custodio. As we hear another story from Sel Guevara.
Brado, it's not a good vibe in the Alaska bench kasi nga si Coach Luigi Trillo ay nagre-reklamo why the guys are not sharp on defense. Wala daw mangyayari kapag mag-focus sila sa opensa. Back to you.
Baka pagpapahaba pa rin ng kanilang bad vibes dito sa Inari Center.
Napaparaming iniisip nila.
Oo.
Pero tama, maganda yun, magandang point yun because they're actually known for their defense and they're number 1 in the league in defense. If they don't play defense, then it's going to be harder for them to start winning games.
Although they're still on top by 2. Kanilang hindi pa natutuwa itong si Coach Luigi. Of course, especially after losing that possession with that errant pass from Gabby Espinas. Papasok po si Aldrich Ramos, first time in the ball game. At ang kanyang papalitan would be Sanitos na pinareport uli. Mukhang mali lang yung palitan doon. Si Sanitos ay balik uli doon sa scorer's bench. Itong field goal shooting. Nagsimula pong Air 21 2 out of 13 but was shot.
Yes, bumawi naman bigla, 4 out of 6.
Elbow foul ang itatawag natin mga referees dito kay Gabby Espinas. Una pa lamang ni Gabby Espinas. As Aldrich Ramos inilabas uli, hindi natin maintindihan kung anong adjustment ito. Kakapasok pa lang niya, siya rin yung inilabas.
Siya rin yung inilabas no?
John Wilson naman. Nawala yung bola. Sanito stopping it. Si Don Ontiveros. This is a 3-on-3. Don, nakita si Gabby sa ilalim. Pero patulis ang mata doon ni Yoji Minor. Natapik ang bola to Bonbon Custodio. Bonbon. At akin na naman, nawala ang bola. It will be on Mark Isip. And they will reset it to Bonbon Custodio. Danigan. Pagkaan sila doon. Gabby Espinas. Ipinasa. OJ Minor for 3. And there's a foul on Gabby Espinas. Alam naman po natin, talagang sanay na bumantay ng import din.
Well, he really had to play physical. I think that's also one reason bakit si Aldrich Ramos biglang binalik. Kasi pumasok si Danigan And at the same time, he had to remove Aldrich because ang gusto niyang matchup is like a Sunny Toss on the import.
Eto, tingnan po natin. Isinalya pala doon ni Gabby Espinas. Binawian siya ni Mike Danigan. Tapos hinawakan na. Naghawakan pa ron.
Well, that's how it is. It's going to be physical. It's going to be rugged. Danigan loves that contact, loves the physical game. That's why itong the local defenders of Danigan would really have to keep to be always tsagaan na talaga. Physical kung physical ang laban.
Kung makikita mo naman, Eric, talagang gulangan lang. Hindi naman sakitan yung nangyayari doon. So those were actually basketball moves. Pero foul nga lang. Which is rightly na itawag naman. But I don't think, again, there will be a flagrant foul.
Mamaan yung labanan sa ilalim. And that's how it is. I mean, kung gusto mo talaga maglaro, like especially here in the PBA, you really have to be physical because there's so many big guys na ang lalakas talaga ng katawan.
That's why when I was playing, I opted to play out. Titira na lang ako ng dalawa.
Spot up na lang. Pero deadly naman. Deadly naman pag JD Casio.
Oo, sa labas na lang tayo tumira. Wala pa sakitan. And the referee still replaying it. Habang may lal po dito, it's the action between Mike Danigan, who I think he's still medyo off form pa ngayon dahil hindi pa niya nakakukuha yung kanyang mga puntos. Remember, dalawang magkasunod na laro ang pinanggalingan po nito niya si Mike Danigan ng malalaking puntos sa kanyang nakakuha doon.
And the good thing about Danigan, in the league, he's actually starting to improve. Nung nag-start siya maglaro, although he's been very intense, pero sa tagal-tagal mo na paglalaro in the PBA style of play, nakaka-adjust na rin yung mga imports. They know how to adjust, and yung galing talaga ng import, lalo na kung angkop sila doon sa kanilang team, lumalabas na lang.
Regular. Which is the
Tama
right.
kasi talagang katawanan lang naman sa ilalim.
At yung kanilang bat-batan din, pangkuha lang yan, pang-psych out lang yan sa kanilang part of basketball. Especially in this very much physical ball game. Ito maganda rin tapatan to. Ogie Minor at Calvin Abueva.
Energy for energy.
Bonbon Custodio, si Dondo na ay umabantay sa kanya. Nahirapan si Rafi Reyes kanina, but Dondo will get the loose ball. Dondo Ontiveros. Nakita sa pulo. Rafi Reyes looking for some movement. Poposte sana si Calvin pero nakalampas sa kanya. They go to the import. 9 seconds is shot clock. Cross court. Don for 3.
Maganda rin yung pagkakaikot ng bola because yung kick out ni Dozier, yung first pass niya out of that defense, kaya napunta kay Santos sa labas. Anong gagawin naman ni Santos ng ganun kalayo? Si Don Ontiveros libre naman. So that was actually a better option.
Samantala si John Wilson gusto bumawi. Wala. Pero sa ilalim, si Abueva naman. Si Mike Danigan talagang kinubabawan doon. At pupunta pa sa Alancia yung bola because wala namang foul na nangyari doon sa kanilang rebound play.
Nawala lang sa balance at nag-outside lang yung bola. Nagmukhang bata si Abueva sa ilalim
Butik lang mawala sa eksena.
Laki ni Danigan
Dinagan. Ni Danigan. Oo, ni Danigan. Samantala. Balik mo ang bola sa Alaska Aces. Ang pukol ni Calvin Abueva. Not really as sharp as talagang mga laro itong mga uling laban. Gamit 3 puntos sa mo itong si Calvin Abueva. Benedict Waller also inside the hard court. For the Air21 Express. Magkasabit-sabit na. Mahirap din pag mahaba yung mga galaway mo Marami sasabitan
Maraming gusto. Parang sampayan kasi. Di ba? Kulang. Parang sampayan nga naman. Di ba? Sabitan mo na. Parang ang damit.
Sa amin yan sa Batangas ang tawag yan. Parang yapak yung mga sa ilog, yung mga inaanod na madaming sinasabitan.
Na nga. Ganyan ang nangyayari kay Danigan dito.
Tama-tama. Maayos isip. tallying his first 2 points. At yun naman po ang kanina, mintis yung kanyang tres. Sabi niya, okay na itong dos. 3 puntos na lamang naman ang kalamangan ng Alaska. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Calvin. Nakalampas ang layup na nawala. Danigan really patrolling inside to show some fear kung saan umakatake yung mga taga-Alaska. Danigan again. Walang makita mga kampe.
Good defense by the Ace. Di ba naka-deny lahat? It's really so difficult to pass the ball around because even extending out beyond the 3-point line, yung kanilang pressure.
At 3 segundo na lamang sa kanilang shot clock. Rendon ang pupwesan tumira ng tres. Walang tirmaan yun. Nakukuha pa nito si Calvin Kumarat na to. They're import. Pero bago yun, may foul na tinawag ang ating mga referees. Bonbon Custodio ang tinuro ng mga ating mga referees. But I think that foul was even earlier. Si Calvin Abueva pa yung kanyang final dun eh. Dozier posing up again. This time, may double team na sa kanya. King of Clove forcing Rob Dozier to cover.
Right there, he was actually mainly kuno-complain yung referee because umaatras si Rob Dozier. Parang nadula siya dun sa ilalim eh. No?
30-second timeout naman ang tinawag po ng Air 21 Express. They will get possession dito po sa next ang haba.
Nawakan yung kaliwang kamay ni Mark Easy. Ayun na, yun na nireklamo niya eh. Holding hands nga lang naman daw siya. Nagpakilala lang si Mark Easy.
Pero mabuti rin kay Rob Dozier yung kanyang pagkaka-split. Ano?
Hindi, nakakatakot eh.
Nakakatakot yun. May hamihalong dulas eh. So, okay lang yung split na ina-anticipate mo eh. That one. Medyo nadulas yun. Pero mukhang okay naman itong si Rob Dozier. Next 3 games po. Ating tingnan ng Air 21. Malalakas na naman ito. Sunny Coffee. Ang Global Port, muli nilang makakalaban and rain or shine. March 20, March 23 at March 31 po ang ating mga tala. Para sa mga fans ng Air 21. Yan po. At ang Uber Republic, yun ang ating babantiyan. Well, si Shell, may dadagdag pang kwento sa atin, Eric. Shell.
Huwag sayangin ang playing time. Yan ang laging paalala ni Coach Franz Pumaran sa kanyang mga players. That's why the guys will seize every moment in this game, lalo na extra prepared ang kanyang coaching staff. Back to you.
Si Shell talaga ibang dating eh, ano? Pag ating binibigyan ng report. Talagang may ang lakas eh.
Madami siya nakukuhang info doon sa mga sa sidelines. Marami kasi hindi tayo nababalitaan dito. But the good thing about that is yung playing time is really very important. Each and every player would always demand for more playing time. But kung wala ka rin naman pinapakita, di ba? And that's the reason why the coaches would opt to sit you out.
4 points lamang ang naitatala po nitong si Danigan. 2 games ago, he had 40. The next game, he had 30. Ngayon po, 4 na puntos pa lamang ang natatala nitong si Mike Danigan. Pag nakakuha ng Air 21, ang kanilang bola dito. Only down by a point. Ogie Minor, kakambyo. Ang tres na pumasok.
Maganda na ba yung sisimula ni Ogie Minor is providing the support for their import.
Dos lamang daw yun. Nakaapak sa linya itong si Ogie Minor. Pero sapat na yun. Pero makakuha ang 1 puntos. Nakalamangan ng Air 21 their first taste of the lead in this ballgame. Sanitos na iwanan ng bantay. Libre-libre pero kinapos yung kanyang tira. Calvin Abueva sa turnaround binte. Sanitos. Finally, sabi niya tira ko yun. Iluwag na ako kanina. Balik ko na lang yung dos.
Well, one thing good about Sanitos, he stayed with the game plan or with the offense. Kahit pa paano, he missed that shot, but he was still, waiting for a missed shot for a follow-up.
Mark Isit. Ang nakita niya si Bonbon. Walang nag-slide. Nabibigay sa tuktok. Edwalog. Yung kay Ogie Minor. Natapigan. Pero mananatili ang bola si Air 21. Pero 3 segundo na lamang. Again, with a good defense of Alaska. Matala, tatawag naman ng timeout ang kupunan ng Alaska. Up by 1, 23-22. Ilang paalala lang po. Balik ulit tayo dito sa Inari Center. Sanitos playing like a boss ang mga huling nilalaro ng kupunan ng Alaska Aces. Talaga po namang maaasahan sa frontline game itong si Sunny.
Well, actually, Sonny Thos is one of the top big men in the league. And look at what Coach Luigi Trillo has said. He's a superstar player and yet ginagawa nga niya yung dirty work. And in order for you to really be more effective as a player, to act like a boss in your team, kahit ikaw yung number 1 player, kung ginagawa mo rin yung dirty work, eh yung ibang players, mahihiya rin naman sa'yo kung yung superstar center nyo nagtatrabaho ng mabuti. Kaya kailangan yung iba din.
Veterano na siya pa yung isa sa mga hard worker.
He's one of the top centers in the league now.
If not, the
Number 1 center.
nakaisa-isang yung prototypical na sentro.
Yun
Parang
nga,
iyan na lamang.
talagang poste yung laro, yung malakas ang katawan sa post.
Samantala, nasapal. Itong si Alvin Abueva. Na-save naman itong si Mike Danigan. Handa na akong umiwas. Medyo malaki-laki.
Oo nga ba? Magtatago sana ako sa likod mo.
Pero may control din ito si Mike Danigan. Ito, tingnan niyo po ito. Yung pag-save na ito, papunta na po sa amin yun. After that block on Alvin Abueva. Dozier naman. Matapos yung mainit yung first quarter, nanlamig na rin dito sa second quarter. Kaya naman ang Air 21, nakakalamang pa po dito ng isang punto, 24-23. NTC points again. Ando, Ren Ritualo, yung tres na, malakas. Michael Tesh, lalabas. Nahanap si Ogie Minor, marami na rin minuto. Ito si Minor dito sa ating first half. 5 minutes for Minor. Ren, susubukan muli. Yung trash niya, kabit yun.
That's the role of Brendan Ritualo, just waiting and waiting on the opposite side, especially if you double team Michael Dunigan. He will just be one of the reasons kung bakit mas nagiging threat ang Air 21.
And this is the biggest lead for the Express at the 4-point lead, 27-23. Don. Faking off si Renren Ritualo. Alam ni Renren, kumagat siya dun sa fake nito niya si Don Ontiveros. He'll get his first personal foul. All of a sudden, nakita mo yung pagkadismaya ni Coach Luigi Trillo. These players are not responding very well.
Walang nangyayari din. Nakakakuha sila ng second chance opportunities because of the offensive rebound. So far, offensive rebounding story for Air 21, they have 7. Ito naman Alaska, apat lang. They have to be a good defensive team like Alaska, you really have to secure that rebound.
Mukhang nararamdaman ng Alaska dito yung pagkaulan itong si JV Casio and of course si Saros Baguio. Wala pa rin binibigay na malalaking contribution dito. Cortez, nakita si Isip. Ansel may hook na, pumasok. 4 points para kay Mark Isip but a warning will be issued. And Mike Danigan for topping out the ball. Ang rule nga po dyan, hot potato yan. Huwag niyo pong hahawakan yan.
Magkakaroon ng delay of game. Well, the officials are very strict, calling that. And they consistently call it.
Rob Dozier at the post rather. Atake niya! Hinabol! Ni Mike Danigan, sabi niya, bawi ko yan. Kanina ka pa nananapan ng mga kakampi ko eh.
Ako naman.
Ako naman.
Oh, and si Danigan talaga providing great, off the ball help. Kita mo naman doon ang local guarding Dozier, siya naman yung nag-help sa backside.
RJ Hasul siya naman ang nalibre coming from the inbound bentisyon. At sa tapikan muling makukuha ng Alaska. That one ay na-save naman ito si Gabriel Espino si Cyrus Baguio.
The block category, Alaska leading the way with 3. Pero ito ng Air 21, hindi nagpapahuli.
Si Rob Dozier. Ang marami ba? But si Danigan bumawi na rin ng dalawang consecutive blocks na. Ito yung dalawang import.
Dalawa naman ngayon.
Danigan and Dozier. Pero si Mark Isip nilalayo si Mike Danigan. Sabi niya, kailangan ka namin.
Kailangan ka namin, huwag mo ko sasakalin.
Pero nakangiti yung tulak eh. Alam nila itong si Mike Danigan, si jolly fellow really outside the court.
Well, I think he's just trying to, sinasyward niya to si Dozier eh. I mean, there's a lot of jockeying for position. Tinamaan na niya doon. He's actually talking to him. Iniinis din niya eh. And he's just trying to fire him up all the more. Of course, right now, Dozier, yung fouls ni Dozier, 3 na ang fouls ni Rob Dozier.
Hindi nagustuhan ni Dozier yun because he was hooked. He was hit in the face from by the elbow of Mike Danigan. Siya pa yung natawagan ng foul.
Wala ganun talaga eh.
Oo.
Nakita eh. Diba? It really happens, And even up to now, they're still talking right there.
The imports are at it. Si Danigan na matatawagan ng technical foul.
Well, nakita ng mga referees kasi he kept on talking to Dozier.
So a technical free throw will be awarded Alaska Aces. At pinasok po yan ni Tony De La Cruz to chop the lead down of Air 21 to 3, 29-26. Si Dozier naman ay ipagpapahinga ni Coach Luigi Trillo. Papasok na para sa kanya itong si Sonny Dos. Mike Cortez for the Aces. For the Express rather. Nakita si Marquis with loud pass. Oh, lalong si Danigan!
Right there, magkakaroon na ng kumpiyansa lalong Air 21 na ibigay ang bola dito kay Michael Danigan because wala na si Dozier on the floor with 3 fouls.
Pinapansin natin kanina when he only had 4 points na medyo malamig si Danigan. Suddenly, he's catching fire here in the second quarter. Punctuated by that thunder slam. Tony De La Cruz. Maantala na naman yung kanyang tira. Makakukuha pa ng Express. Tumatakbo sila with Brandon Vetualo. Sinalubog naman ni Tony De La Cruz. So he opted to pass to Mike Cortez. Mike Cortez seeing Mark Isit. Pumuposes si KG Canileta. Kita niya maliit yung kanyang batay. It's only RJ Azul. Pero nasundutan siya. He'll recover though. Mike Cortez. Ang kanyang basa. Makukuha ni Remen. Wala patutungan itong play na ito. 2 seconds. At naubusan na. Ng 24 again, the defense na binabanggit mo, Eric, ramdam na ramdam dito ng Air 21.
Kahit wala silang import, itong Air Alaska is still holding ground.
Ibang klase ang pinapakita, pero ibang klase din po yung 200 slam na yan. Nitong si Mike Danigan after the technical foul, ibinuhos siya na lahat ng kanyang galit yan. Marami pa po tayong aksyon sa pagbabalik ng PBA. Ito po ang bench ng Air 21 Express. Nasa itaas sila by 5 points. Alam po naman natin pagdating sa team standings sa dalawang kupunan, Alaska nasa itaas 6-1, 2-5 lamang itong kupunan ng Air 21 Express. At Mike Danigan suddenly exploding here in the second quarter with 8 points, 8 rebounds at 2 shot blocks. Well, si Sel, may dagdag na kwento ang Mike Danigan. Sel?
Michael Danigan got a feel of the venue a while ago. Kaya kita mo naman overflowing din ang kanyang feelings. Yan ata ang resulta kapag napakalaki ng confidence na nakuha niya mula nung last game. Back to you.
Well, manaka-naka ang mga laro ng Air 21 dito sa ating venue nito. Of course, I'm sure, first time maglalaro nitong si Mike Danigan dito sa venue na ito. And you'll be surprised kung gaano kainit ang pagtanggap sa kanya ng mga fans dito sa Antipolo City. Samantala sa pagkaripas ng ating aksyon, may foul si Cyrus Baguio na binabanggit natin kanina yan. Highlighted yung pagkawala ng kanyang mga contributions sa Alaska.
Well, right now, malamig pa itong si Cyrus Baguio. Actually, wala pa siyang puntos eh. So far here in the first half, most of the points are really coming from their import of Dozier, pero he's actually on the bench. So there's not really much good looks given to Cyrus Baguio, and even on the open court, hindi pa siya nagkakaroon ng chances to go.
Alam naman natin, kailangan din ni Cyrus Baguio yung mga touches. He's not really getting much of it. Dito po naman sa ating first 2 quarters of play.
Well, 3 out of 16 ng Alaska Aces struggling here in this quarter.
Susubukan na si Baguio. Crossover. Ito ang kailangan ni Cyrus Baguio. Skying high for that layup. May foul pang nakuha on Winnie Arboleda.
Well, Cyrus Baguio has to make his move right now. Rob Dozier on the bench. They need the support from the local lineup.
Ang hirap ng angulo na eh. For that angle, dapat kakaliwain mo na yun. Kinahanan pa rin ni Cyrus
Talagang
Baguio.
ipinatakip niya yung katawan niya para if ever nga meron pang humabol.
So ang kalamangan po ng Air 21, natapyas na, 3 puntos sa lamang ito. Danigan na attacking muli. Ang running jumper niya, Mintes, pero sumabit. So alam niya, he'll get his points from the free throw line. Sonny Dos would be charged with the 3rd
Pangatlo na rin. So because of Michael Danigan's presence, yung big men ng Alaska Aces, including the import, are having problems in trying to preserve or yung prevent them from fouling out early.
Ito naman po yung mga numero na nagpapahinga si Rob Dozier. 9 points, 4 out of 7 sa kanyang field goal shooting. But 3 personal fouls ang nakatala po sa kanyang pangalan. Samantala, may kiss me pa itong si Mike Danigan after the made free throws. Total of 10 for the Air 21 import. Saros Baguio. Ayos pa rin ang kanyang unang 3 puntos that time. Nako, malalim ang kinalalagyan ni Calvin Abueva. Nasa labas na in fact. Kaya ang bola po pupunta sa kapunan ng Air 21. Talking about Air 21, I would like to condole with the family of Simon Atkins.
Yeah,
Kamamatay lang ng kanyang dad. That's
Actually,
why
it's a tough time for Simon at this, and including his family. I'm sure talagang malungkot na malungkot, but we extend our condolences to them.
pakikiramay po ng buong PBA, ng buong active, buong TV5 sa pamilya ni Simon Atkins. Balik po tayo sa aksyon. Ito, RJ Jason, nakita itong si Abueva. Ang hirap ng manggulo, pero nagawa pa rin ng paraan eh.
Well, if they can get points from Baguio, itong si Calvin Abueva would really have to step up and put up the numbers.
Play number 3, yan naman ang sinisay niya, si Winnie Arboleda. Not really much movement dito sa S21. Samantala, ito. Velasco and Danigan. Bagong pasok ito si Nick Velasco. At Danigan expression na binigay para dito kay Mike Danigan. Alam niya, he has to control himself.
He has to control himself because number one, lamang naman sila. Lamang din sila sa import matchup because nakaupo sa bench si Dozier at 3 fouls. So he cannot allow the local, especially guys coming off the bench to really get him off his game.
And he should realize he's the target.
Yun na nga. Talagang pipikunin ka because number one, wala na eh. Argabyado na yung big man ng Alaska because of 3 fouls.
Baguio nakakuha ng handoff galing kay Nick Velasco. 10 seconds sa atake. Naantala yung bola. Nick Velasco, atake ng 3. Wala makukuha ni Arboleda. 24 seconds to go. Ito, siksikan na naman sa ilalim. Velasco ay Danigan. Ang 3! Pumasok for Mike Cortez.
Meron na naman. Si Danigan again.
And the elbow ang tinuturo nito si Mike Danigan. Yan ang binabanggit natin. Nagagalit si Mike Danigan and Luigi Trillo because he's saying pinasok si Nick Velasco for that sole purpose alone.
Kaya para daw talagang really played physical.
Tingnan po natin itong reverse angle. Nagkatamaan na naman. Ito yung una.
Ito yung una,
Ito
yes.
yung
Yung unang beses na nagkabagsakan yung dalawa.
Pero that time, ang foul itinawag ng Mike Danigan. Yung pangalawa, tingnan po natin ha. After the play na actually. Not really an elbow. More of a pikon talaga.
Well, Nick Velasco is a veteran. He has guarded so many imports in the past. So he knows how to try to hold down a big guy like Michael Danigan.
Let's wait for the announcement.
Nick Velasco. Nick Velasco will sit on the bench.
He'll be going for the penalty 1. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Kasi kung above the neck yun, penalty 2 dapat. 1 dahil kiniskis yung above the neck.
Parang kiss lang eh. Parang kiss lang daw.
A technical foul with more fitting.
Parang hinaplos lang naman daw.
Hinaplos ng siko. Samantala.
Kumiti na si Michael Danigan.
Pambihira ito ah. Si Mike Danigan, naka-smile na sa kanyang pagbabalik dito. Pero pawis, kita mo, tagaktak ng pawis ito.
Talagang yung intensity niya is really playing very hard. But alam mo, hindi argabyado ang Alaska Aces because ang dami nilang pwedeng ilagay. Kahit man ang bugbugin, talagang itong bugbugin sa foul. Ito si Michael Danigan.
Having fun with the Alaska fans, ang Alaska Republic. Ito po si Danigan. Na-shoot niya yung free throw. Ayun. Binati pa niya yung fans sa
Playing with
Alaska.
the fans.
Some fans affect a player negatively, pero merong iba binubuhay din yung laro ng tinotont nila ng player. Just like yung parang yung nangyayari ngayon, nabuhayan itong si Danigan. Si Emma naman, ang kanyang batay. Alam mo, nagbabackfire ito. If yun talaga ang gusto ng big man ng Alaska Aces, they're getting out of focus.
They're getting out of focus. Well, the tough part about defending Danigan is he wants to establish himself. Gusto na rin siya yung nag-initiate ng contact riders, trying to get position kasi. Ang mahirap kasi dyan, kung paano mo siya didepensahan, if you move back, he's just gonna go on you closer to the basket, so that's going to be a dilemma for the Aces. Are we going to push out or are we going to move back para hindi tayo ma-foul?
And really, this is an explosion para dito kay Mike Danigan. He only had 2 points in the first quarter, both on free throws. Ngayon may 14 puntos na. At ang lamang nila, 10 puntos na. This is the biggest lead of the ballgame for Air 21. Although Alaska also had a 10-point lead in the first quarter.
Well, it's really the Michael Danigan show here in the first half. He's really taking advantage. Pinahinga na muna si Michael Danigan. Tama-tama yung ginawa doon ni Coach Franz Pumarin. But yun na nga, it was really his half because Dozier's in foul trouble and even the other big men of Alaska.
Talaga yung kanyang gana sa laro. Really contagious. Nakahawa na ng uso sa Air 21. Samantala, Gabi Espinas will beat the buzzer. So matatapos po ang ating first 2 quarters of play with Air 21 on top. Pero 8 puntos na lamang po yan dahil sa ating pagkakakita, tama-tama naman sa oras yung tira ng si Gabi Espinas. So ito ating pagmasdan ang ating mga highlights ng ating first quarter. Of course, nung first quarter, ang nanguna itong mga taga-Alaska. But in the second quarter, it was Danigan na siya po namang naghari. Of course, kanyang mga laro dito, kasama na yung mga away na sa mga big men ng Alaska na bumabatay sa kanya. But he's been dominating play, getting one over Rob Dozier,
Lahat,
over
and
Nick
all the
Velasco,
big men,
Sam
yes, actually
Eman.
challenging all the big men of Alaska.
Kaya naman po, natapos ang ating first 2 quarters with Air 21 Express with an 8-point lead, 40-32. Pahinga lang po kami sandali ni Eric Reyes, pero balik po kami na Active Center at mamaya hihimay-himay na po namin dito sa Inari Center ang mga kaganapan sa laban ng Alaska at Air 21. Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Inari Center from Antipolo City sa Bakbakang, Alaska at Air 21 Express. Natapos po yan, 40-32 ang ating lamang. But the game actually started na mainit ang kupunan ng Alaska. 15-5 ang ating score noon. I remember that. Pero hindi na sila nakascore in that quarter at nagsimula na ang rampage ng Air 21.
Well, malaking bagay talaga yung pagsisimula ng Alaska Aces. They actually went on a fast break, 9-2 ang nangyari in the first quarter alone. And maganda naman with Air 21, they were able to find a way to recover because of some of their tools in the bench.
Well, tingnan po natin ang mga highlights ng ating first quarter. Kaya po ng ating binabanggit. Itong si Rob Dozier, mainit ang kanyang pagsimula dito para sa kupunan ng Alaska. He was really slamming it home. Sunod-sunod ang mga dunk ang kanyang ipinakita rito. 1, 2 dunk. Ito, makukuha pa niya yung kanyang steal dito. But after the show of Rob Dozier, eto na, nagsimula na ang palabas ng Air 21. Si Bonbon Custodio, ito, mapalipik na tira niya. Nagsimula na yung kanilang rally. They were down by only 1 after the first quarter. Yung score dapat yan was actually 15-14.
Yes, the most important thing is malaking bagay talaga in the first quarter of play. Si Michael Danigan didn't really have that much points. No? He only had 2. Talagang it was really a Rob Dozier show in the first quarter. So nagbago naman yung pagpasok ng second quarter.
Nung second quarter naman, it's all Michael Danigan. He might not be tumitira sa labas, nasa ilalim lang, but when the defense was put on him, he responded very well. All the big men of Alaska Milk ay hindi tinantanan itong si Michael Danigan. He was the king in the second quarter, posing as much as the 10-point lead ang kupunan ng Alaska. 26-17 ang naging tala nung second quarter.
Well, kung ang naging show nung first quarter si Dozier, si Danigan naman in the second quarter, na actually naging problema talaga dyan ay yung foul story. All the big men, including Dozier, had 3 fouls in the second quarter alone, kaya they were forced to sit down. And it was nobody could stop Michael Danigan's dominance.
From the halftime huddle, may kwento si Sel Guevara on both teams. Sel?
Punta tayo sa Alaska. They're still hoping for a winning streak, kaya dapat daw magtuloy-tuloy ang kanilang efforts for the second half. They actually went out early from the halftime huddle to loosen up after a few reminders. Habang Air 21 naman, they're getting inspiration from Michael Dunnigan. Back to you.
Well, maraming salamat Sel Guevara sa iyong mga kwento tungkol din sa magkabilang koponan. That time yung pasa ni Dozier. Matagal nagpahinga ito due to early foul troubles. May tatlo na po ito. At kaya ngayon lamang uling maglalaro ito after a long while. RJ Asul matatawagan naman ang kanyang personal foul. Only his first. Although the momentum, Eric, is still with the Air 21 Express.
Yes, nag-shift yung momentum talaga in the second quarter because all the big men of Alaska is napunta nga sa foul trouble. Naging po isa pang problema dito, Rado, na wala si JV Casio. So wala naka-step up in place of the points that JV Casio can produce. Baguio only had 2, but Mike Cortez actually had a big 3-point off the glass, 3-point shot. And also, RJ Asul only had 2 points. So these two guys are critical for the Aces because wala nga si JV Casio now for tonight's game.
Well, si Rafi Reyes, sinubukan na rin ni Coach Luigi pero hindi rin nag-click para sa Alaska Aces. RJ Asul, gusto ibahin ng kwento. Pero mintis pa rin yung kanyang layup, really having some difficulty at the point. Mike Cortez, nakapasok pa lamang ng kanyang tres. Bibigay niya kay Canileta, malakas naman. Rebound still goes para dito sa Air 21 at si Dunnigan, this time malayo-layo na yung kanyang tira.
Well, maganda rin yung ginagawa ni Dunnigan because he also is proving that he can shoot it from 15 feet out. At least it will also ease off all the physical bumping and shoving, and kahit pa paano nakakapagod din yun.
RJ Asul, hinaharas si KG Canileta. They go to Dozier. Ang pasa na Antala. Bumagsak sa kamay ni Tony De La Cruz. Pasok naman yung kanyang unang field goal for tonight. Mike Cortez umagitsid. Medyo malalim lang kanya kanilalagyan doon. Counter-attack ngayon. Pinangunguna ni Saros Baguio. 2-on-1. Baguio, muntik pang mawala. Na-recover niya. Pero ito, babalik na lamang niya kay Tony De La Cruz to reset this play. RJ Asul going to Dozier. May double team sa kanya. Cortez and Canileta. Still no movement on Alaska Aces. 3 seconds to go. Walang pinuntahan yung play na yun ng Alaska. It's Winnie Arbulada instead. It's Dunnigan who will again lose the ball. Series of miscues for both teams as we start the third quarter. 45-34 ang ating tala. Alaska hoping to regain the confidence they had at the start of this game. Eto, si Dunnigan na bumabot na kay RJ Asul. But again, you anticipate some movement. Si Dunnigan ang nakihaso. Wala pa rin lumalapit ng mga taga-Alaska.
There's not much movement off the offense of Alaska. Yun ang nagiging problema so far here in the third quarter of play. Ano pa rin sila slow to start. Ganun din ang nangyari sila in the first quarter. They're slow to start until they were able to establish their running game. Dito naman, wala kang makitang semblance of the triangle offense if Coach Luigi will really use it still.
Ito pa yung binabanggit natin kanina at earlier in the ball game. Dito po sa Inares Center, hindi pa po nananalo ang kupunan ng Alaska Aces. 0-2 sila dito. Mantalang 2-0 naman itong mga taga-Air 21 Express. Kabilang dyan yung panalo nila nung nakarang taon, nung si Marcus Doutit, ang kanilang import.
Matagal-tagal na yan. Yes, that's a long time. So of course, Alaska would really want to break that losing spell here in Inares.
Para Alaska, looking for the fifth wheel. Ano naman itong si JB Casio na wala. Talagang hindi swabe ang kanilang pagmamaneho dito sa ating laban na ito. As RJ Asul will be called for the foul. Mula kanila ni Mike Cortez, nakita ng mga referees. Second personal foul for RJ Asul.
The only good thing about Alaska, Rado, is nasa tuktok sila ng team standing. So 1 or 2 sa position sila ngayon. So that's going to be good for them. So kahit pa paano may konti kang space for error, room for error. Unlike, of course, Air 21. Gusto mo talagang maka-rack up ng successive wins para nga makabalik sila.
Fighting for survival mode na. Ika nga sapagkat kalahatian na po tayo ng ating elimination round. Each team will play 14 elimination games. Nakapito na po ang dalawang kupunan na ito. 2-5 ang Air 21, 6-1 naman ang Alaska Aces. So gaya binabanggit ni Eric, kaya mas kailangan itong Air 21. And they're showing it. They're ika nga showing na mas kailangan nila yung panalo na yun.
Well, gano'n naman talaga nangyayari sa all the teams here in the PBA would always want to come on, get out early. So in the middle of the elimination round, kung magkaroon ka ng injury, you lose a player or something like that, kahit pa paano may konti kang room for error. Mahirap talaga kung mabaon ka sa ilalim. Talagang each game, parang it's like playing a do or die.
Although maaga pa po sa ating laro, it's only a 12-point ball game. So it's a very low scoring ball game. Third quarter na po tayo, 46-34 pa lamang ang ating tala. Danigan against two big men. Gusto Canileta, ayaw pumasok ng mga tres doon si KG. Samantala, Alvin Abreva, makuha yung rebound. Hinasiwas yung bola, tinamaan si Danigan. Samantala, nakatapikan ni Winnie Arboleda. The-snatch yan. Talaga naka-snatch siya naman ng isa. Ngitian na lang siya ng mga fans Alaska. Ito makikita po natin yung rebound din. Malakas na rebound ni Calvin. Pag masiwas niya, uy! Summer na. May chiko na eh.
Kaya nga eh. Wala, malas mo, matangkat ka eh. Yun ang unang inapot.
Samantala, ang ganda ng pasa ni Magdaniga kay Coach
Franz
Franz.
Kumaren. Gusto sanang itira ng 3 points. Yun yung mga paboritong ginagawa ni Coach Franz.
But Alaska, again, wasting another opportunity. Meron ng turnover ang Air 21. Sinukulihan pa ng Alaska ng sariling error sa play na yan. So Alaska, hindi na malaman kung ano nangyayari sa kanila dito. Pag makita natin yung pasa, gusto talaga i-involve yung buong team eh. Pati yung coach, gusto i-involve yung Mike Danigan. Lamang po sila ng 12, 46-34. At dito pa rin po tayo sa ating sa Antipolo City, Inaris Center. Kita nyo mo araw ng Biyernes, itong ating mga fans ay talaga pong dumaluhong dito. Pero usapang football naman po ang ating pag-uusapan sa UFL. Game 1, Pasargad versus Kaya at magtatapat naman sa Game 2, Global versus Stallion. Ngayong Martes po yan, March 19, simula alas 5 ng hapon sa Emperador Stadium po yan, dyan sa McKinley Hill, Fort Bonifacio, Taguig. Live at exclusive naman dito pa rin po sa Active. Coach Tim Cone after the victory in the first game. Nanalo po itong kupunan ng Sammy Coffee over Meralco. That's the score, 76-71, but still scouting. Pagkat umaahon, ngayon pa lamang nasa 500 itong kupunan ng Sammy Coffee.
After a tough win, Coach Tim is still opted to stay here in Inares to really scout his two teams.
4-4 na ngayon ng Sammy Coffee. Nagsimula yan ng 1-3.
Mahaba-haba rin yung hinabol nila.
Samantala, ito si Sanitos, matatawagan na ng foul. Si Danigan kasi ine-expect na nadidikit sa kanya yung bantay. Nagiging malikot. Really initiating the contact. Yeah.
He initiates the contact and he always jockeys for position. So mangyayari doon, you just have to try to push him as far as out as you can para nga mas less of a threat siya.
Now let's listen to Sel.
Hinahanda na ni Michael Danigan ang kanyang sarili dahil sabi ni Coach Franz sa kanya, get ready or allow yourself to be double teamed. Mukha namang ready for bakbakan itong import ng Air 21. Back to you.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Sel. Talagang handang-handa.
Actually, you know what? Sabi ko nga lang to push him out para mas less of a threat. Bigla nag-face-up jump si Danigan. Pinakitaan naman ako ng perimeter shooting. So, if you were the big man of Alaska defending Danigan, ano pang pwede mong gawin? Ako, I would just gamble on him taking the perimeter shot as long as you challenge it. It's tougher for Danigan to get it under the basket. Tatlo yung mga big man na critical sa Alaska Aces halos 3 fouls na rin.
Pero dun sa iisang pagkatalo nitong Alaska, hindi ko pa nakita na isang opponent nila has their number. Gaya na pinapakita nitong Air 21 ngayong laro na ito, Eric.
Yun na nga, it seems may mistulang kontrapelo so far. No? So far in this, up to this stage in the third quarter, parang kontrapelo yung Air 21 over Alaska. But of course, Coach Luigi would always work on something para nga makabalik sila in this game.
RJ Hazul would want to spark something. Yung kanyang tres ayaw pumasok, but Dozier brings it back home.
Well, they really need the points coming off Dozier. Tapos na yung first half. He had 3 fouls. It's a brand new half. So he really has to go back to work.
Winnie Arboleda naman, siya magtitimon dito sa kupunan ng Air 21 Express. And looking for Mike Danigan. Sa atake ni Danigan, kubkub na kubkub siya. Napilit na lamang yung tira pero namintis yun. RGS once again. Not really the movement of the triangle na inaasahan ni Coach Luigi sa kanyang mga bata rito.
Basang-basa ni Coach Franz Pumarin so far yung opensa ng Aces. And right there, even Baguio swatted away kanyang tira.
Mulon, nakuha pa yung sapal at makukompleto pa yung fast break. Momentum still really with Air 21 Express.
Sa ang katanungan doon, Rado, saan ang galing si Omolon? But good recovery right there by Baguio to Dozier under the basket. Saan ang galing si Omolon in that last play? He came from the baseline and he wasn't able to recover. So yung Aces is actually one step late.
Extra energy dito sa kumpuna ng mga taga Air 21 Express. But Baguio once again. Magsisimula ng kanilang fast break. Natigil doon. But Espinas was blocked by KG Canileta, pero may foul na itatawag ang ating mga referees. That would be the second on KG Canileta. Well, Eric, gusto ko lang i-dagdag sapagkat ikaw naman, may gym ka naman. Itong mga taga-Alaska, nagpa-practice yan dito sa gym ni Coach Franz. Hindi kaya na-scout yan ng maigi.
CCTV.
Oo.
Naka-CCTV tapos pinapanood pala sa internet.
Oo, hindi na yung mga tapes. Di ba pag nag-scout ka, mga tapes, ito CCTV pala
CCTV.
pinag-aaral.
Pinag-aaralan pero sa Michael Danigan in that last play, mukhang sini-CCTV rin niya nga si Cyrus Baguio because basang-basa niya yung kilos ni Cyrus.
9-point lead. Ang pinakamalaking kalamangan po yan was at 40 points. Dito po yun sa third quarter. Mike Cortez, KG Cadileta. KG, atake! Uy! Nakita ko na sumalubong sa kanya. Iniba niya yung tira niya, yung padunk na mataas.
He really had to go up high because ang daming maganda rin yung kahit papano dinipensa ng Ace in that play. But yun nga lang, he was still able to make that shot.
Gabby Espinas now, Stern. Pero pinasa niya ito. Kay Cyrus Baguio. To Dozier, naantala, sumabit doon si Mike Danigan. Mike Danigan, umami naman. Bingay na kagad yung bola sa mga referees. So for Mike Danigan. Si KG ang tinawagan.
Natawagan ng foul. Tatlo ng foul ni KG.
Nasa free throw line na ipasok naman ni Rob Dozier yung kanyang unang free throw. Pag-usapan natin dito si Rob Dozier pero si Sel muna may isasama pa sa kwentuhan natin. Sel?
Sabi nga ni Rob Dozier sa akin, frustrated na import ang nakatapat niya last game. Kaya iba ang treatment niya kay Michael Danigan kasi ang taas ng kanyang moral. Kaya instead of ma-pressure, he's just trying. Robert Dozier is just trying to have fun. Back to you.
Maraming salamat, Sel. Tama nga naman yun eh. Naalala po natin ang huling laro ng Alaska was against Petron.
Petron, yes. Yun yung napikon talaga si Rinaldo Bachman.
Kung saan yung kalaban niya, lito. Ito naman, ang kalaban niya, focus naman. Ito si Danigan.
Tsaka very intense. Grabe yung energy ni pinapakita dito ni Danigan. Pero can you imagine a great import like Rinaldo Bachman na napikon sa depensa ng Alaska Aces? I'm sure Alaska still has something up their sleeve to stop itong the rampaging Michael Danigan.
Samantala, may siksikan doon away from play between Bitoy Omolon and Calvin Abueva. Alaska going to their import. Rob Dozier with 9 seconds to go. In the shot clock. Ang atake ito, nawala yung bola. Traveling ang itatawag ng ating mga referees.
Pero mukhang inihinta rin na meron siyang inihinta doon sa kanyang hita.
Tinamaan at tuhod yan pag ganyang pagkinda niya. Sa kanyang pag-evade. Pero hindi
Right there, tama din. Tinamaan ng kanang tuhod ni Danigan.
Natatawagan naman ng technical foul ang Alaska for improper bench decorum. Pag nagtayuan po lahat yan, sapagkat ang allowed lamang po tumayo, your head coach and one assistant coach.
One assistant.
Ngayon, nakatayo po lahat. Vinny Arboleda connecting from the free throw line. Only his first point. Dami nang ginawa nito niya si Vinny Arboleda tonight.
Nagko-contribute din kasi yung locals ng Air 21. Yun ang maganda. They're complementing Danigan. Turnover story, halos pareho for both teams.
17 para sa kupunan ng Air 21. Pero madami niya na actually yung first quarter.
First
Yung
quarter.
second and third, ito na-check na nila yan. 16 naman for Alaska. Samantala, Nakita naman kontak ng ating mga referees. Gabby Espinas ang tatawagan ng ating mga referees. That will be his third personal foul. 53-43, 4 minutes and 21 remaining in the third quarter pa lamang po tayo. Air 21 still enjoying this 10-point lead, highest at 14 points. Alaska Aces, tatawag ng timeout. Babalik po kami agad. Ito po yung ating mga batang-batang fans dito sa Antipolo City. Nasa beast mode pa yung isang bata ro. Pero kahit Antipolo po, hindi tayo iiwan ng ating mga ulala, mahal ng masa fans of the day. Mula po sa masarap, malaman, mura at convenient kasi naman easy to open ulalam, ready to eat ulam. Para sa masa, mahal ng masa, ulalam, 15 pesos lang. Of course, the Gatas Republic hoping for their 7th win in 8 outings. Of course, ito yung mga binabanggit nga natin kanina. iPad na lang yan eh.
Sa akin, chalk lang eh. Chalk lang, tsaka blackboard. Hindi pa nga whiteboard.
Kartolina, pwede na, kartolina. Ngayon, yung mga tela na, at saka siyempre mga iPad.
High-tech na.
Oh, high-tech na high-tech. Bola po, nakupunan ng Alaska, nag-ahabol pa rin sila. Earlier, they were down by 14, now by 10. 9 seconds sa shot clock. Wala pa rin mapasahan si RJ Azul, but may foul on Mike Cortez.
Mike Cortez really trying to deny that basketball. Still, yung offense ng Aces is hindi pa siya ganun ka-fluid. Like, like I'm really used to seeing Alaska, very successful in their triangle offense, getting a lot of easy shots off it. Right now, struggling pa rin ang Aces with their half-court offense.
Eh, yung palang first move na triangle, going into the corner, hindi nila mapunta-puntahan eh. Albeba, nasa tuktok pa rin. One-on-one against Omulon. Andres nga, malakas. Dozier with the rebound. Nandun si Mike Danigan, nakukukup sa ilalim. Gagawa ng paraan. Masyadong malalim yung pinanggalingan at ang bola sa tapigan. Mapupunta mo sa Air 21. Really, itong si Mike Danigan is covering a lot of space, defensive space at that sa ilalim.
Kasi matangkad na siya, tapos ang haba pa ng arms niya, so it's really easy for him to cover a lot of space under the basket.
Dito kayo mulo, nakita si KG luwag na luwag sa tres. At could have been a big one. Pero namin dito kanyang tira. Rafi Reyes siya magbababa ng bola. Nakita mo itong galaw na ito. Poste na naman yung kanilang hinahanap. They are not running the triangle well. Susubok naman sa kabila. Balik sa gitna dito kay Rafi Reyes. Reyes. May foul doon. KG Canileta. Kitang-kita yung mahaba niyang hita.
Pero sayang din yun for Air 21. 4 fouls ito si KG Canileta, so this is going to be crucial also.
Air 21, sila naman na may pagkakataong tumawag ng timeout dito. Hindi po na bago yung ating score coming from Alaska's timeout. So ngayon, Air 21 naman, 53-43. Balik po kami agad. Araw po na Biyernes, dinumog pa rin tayo ng ating mga fans dito sa Antipolo City, sa Inaris Center po. Pero usapang football muna tayo na habang ating iintay na may init na strikes at goals ang muli namang pagbida niyan sa Barclays Premier League. Babandera ang number 1 club, Manchester United. Laban naman po sa hindi magpapatalong Reading Football Club. Sa March 18 po yan, dito pa rin sa Active. Kahit natin mga foreigners, talagang mga tagahanga natin yan ng PBA.
Actually, good size crowd today here at Inaris Center ng Antipolo. I mean, kahit pa paano, it's traffic kasi payday weekend. So, but still, all the fans are out talaga supporting the PBA.
Nag-payday na ba? Hindi ko naramdaman eh.
Bilis, parang ang bilis na wala.
Oo, dumaan lang sa palad. Literally, dumaan talaga.
Parang hindi man lang nakakapitan.
Literal na eh. Nakakuha ko sa opisina, dinaan ko sa bahay, tapos diretso ako rito. Talagang parang pinagdala lang ako ng pera.
Hindi mo man lang pinadaan sa ATM.
Oo. 53-45 ang ating dala. Unti-unti na po lumalapit ng mga taga-Alaska. Gaya na binabanggit po natin, 14 yung hinabol nila kanina. Ngayon ay 8 puntos lamang yan. Pero bola ito ng Air 21. Bonbon, actually started it all. John Wilson, malakas yung kanyang tres. Makukuha ni Don Hontiveros. Dondon mapapatigil. Looking for the point guard. Nakita sa kabilang banda si Reyes. Ay, Cueva, atake wala. But Dozier, ayaw pa rin. Third serving finally.
Alam mo, if you really can't get your set offense to go, then talagang kailangan na banggaan na lang at offensive rebounding na lang yung gagawin mo. And that's what Rob Dozier is doing.
Tama, yung aggressiveness na doon. Kailangan pantayan nila kung hindi man higitan yung ginagawa ni Mike Danigan. Only 6-point ball game. 53-47. Wilson, nakita si Bonbon Custodio. Bonbon pull up. May kalayuan yung tira. But napwersa na siya with the second remaining. But Bitoy ang ulong with offensive rebound. Fresh 24. Para sa Air 21. Bitoy, hang time. Wala. Pero may foul on Calvin Abueva. Sa rebound play, nahawakan niya to si Mike Danigan. Pangatlo na ito for Calvin Abueva.
Several times, times down the floor, hindi pa nakakahawak ng bola to si Michael Danigan to take shots at the basket. Right now, it's the options is pinapaikot muna nila yung bola ang Air 21, but so far, not really successful sa kanilang offense.
Both teams in penalty. So, si Mike Danigan bibigyan ng free throws. Imbis na makakuha ng mga taga-Alaska yung possession after the missed shot. Jimmy Noor muli pong babalik sa action. Also had some creditable minutes in the second quarter.
Actually, dalawang nag-provide ng quality minutes itong si Bonbon Custodio. Another offensive rebound.
At ang layo ng pinagalingan ni John Wilson. Doon sa kabilang lane. Pumunta sa kaliwa, galing sa kanan itong si Wilson. Naunahan niya lahat ng mga taga-Alaska.
Hindi nila nakukuha yung mga ganong possession. Sayang yun for Alaska.
Pasa sa loob, to Mark Isip. Tatlong sumalubong sa kanya. Nakakubkob siya doon ni Algueva. Naipilit yung tira pero namintes. Ball goes back to Alaska with a minute and 22 in the third quarter. Dozier looking for some cutters. Dalawa yung pinalapas. Handing it off to Dondon instead. Rafi Reyes. Great. Pasok yung kanyang dos.
Contribution para kay Rafi Reyes. Alaska needed some outside artillery.
Mukhang yun lang hinihintay nila. They need some rhythm. Ano kailangan mapaikot lang ng maayos yung bola? They would spot the free man. That man, si Rafi Reyes yung kanilang nakita. 5-point lead na lamang. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. John Wilson. Sapal ito si Mark Isip. Tapikan makukuha pa ni Rob Dozier. Alaska is running. Pero nahin ito pa sumandali sapagkat apat na yung mga taga-Air 21 doon for their transition defense. Rafi Reyes. Gabi experience against Mark Isip. Banggaan doon maaagawan but they counter still by Dondon. Kapas. Gabi Espinas is going for the play-in.
2 times down the floor. Alaska being able to get some points off their offense.
Don't look now, only a 3-point ball game. And in a single quarter, hinabol itong mga taga-Alaska yung 14-point lead na yan. Only a 3-point lead, 53-51. 8 seconds to go. Bonbon has to attack and turn around. Zapal ni Rob Dozier! Oh, the ball stays with there 21. What great anticipation on the Alaska import.
Great timing also for Rob Dozier. Right now, pinahigang muna si Michael Danigan with still 2 seconds left in the third.
2 seconds in the quarter. Fake ni John Wilson. Andres. Hindi po pumasok. So natapos ang ating pangatlong yugto. Itong napakagandang laban natin dito sa Antipolo na 54-51 po ang ating tala. Still Air 21 ang nakakalabang. Pero yung hinahanap po ng mga fans ng Alaska na momentum, nakuha na nila dito sa third quarter. Hoping na magpatuloy ito come the fourth quarter sa aming pagbabalik sa pagpapatuloy ng bakbakan sa PBA. Ang ating pong kwento dito sa ating gabing ito, ang aerial battle dito sa Antipolo. Rob Dozier tweeting sa kanyang iba't ibang klaseng mga slam dunk pero hindi naman siya ipinahiya ng kailang kalaban. May mga sapal doon at may mga dunk din mismo itong si Mike Danigan. So aerial show we're seeing really here starting the imports.
Actually, a great matchup for these two imports. Very intense and great defensive players. So at the same time, yun nga naging problema lang talaga ni Dozier was really to be nagkaroon siya ng early fouls in the first half kaya he really had to sit much of the first half.
Pero hindi lang mga import ang may aerial capacity dito, Eric. Yung mga locals ganun din but we haven't seen enough of KG Canineta and Carlos Baguio.
Yes, silang dalawa but kahit pa paano, Rado, itong si KG, panakanakang puntos meron siya. Si Cyrus is actually struggling na didepensa and not really getting that many touches for Alaska.
Samantala, mintis na naman yung tikada doon itong si John Wilson. Nung first quarter, yung pagpasok niya, yung naging spark sa kanya. Pero dito yung pagpasok niya, marang ang lamig eh.
Ang nangyari din sa Air 21 in the third quarter, ito si Danigan hindi masyado nakakahawak na ng bola. Maganda rin kasi pag nakukuha ni Danigan yung bola kasi nagkakaroon ng double team.
Atake dito ang mga taga-Air 21, OG Minor, naantala ng depensa ni Dondon Ontiveros. So they will reset this one. Wilson, nakita yung katibon-bon. Ako, nasapal ng ring sa ilalim. Dondon Ontiveros. Hindi niya mamadaliin ito dahil nakita niya, 5 na yung mga nakaputi. Kaya bibigay na lamang ngayon ito kay Rafi Reyes. Give the pick. Nawala ang bola, makukuha ni Bonbon Custodio. Open court. Pasa kay Minor. Hindi kagandahan yung pasa. Na-delay actually yung pasa.
Actually, late yung paatras yung pasa. That's why hindi kagad naka-go ahead for the basket.
Well, dagdagan po natin sa kwentuhan itong si Sel. Sel, ano naman yung bagong nahagilap mo dyan?
Kitang-kita na nga ang frustration sa bench ng Air 21 kasi pinagsasabihan ni Coach Franz ang kanyang mga players na nakakalimutan na naman nila yung mga plays. So it seems like yun ang nagkakain sa Air 21 ngayon. Back to you.
Wala, atin po tututukan yan because gaya po na binabanggit namin ni Eric, lahat po ng laro ng Air 21, although karamihan doon yung mga talo, lahat po ay dikit-dikit. So itong endgame na naman in a close ball game, matama po natin pagmasdan kung ano na naman paano magre-respond ang mga players ni Coach Franz Pumare. Hindi pa po nababago ang ating score. Ito pa rin ang ating tala sa pagpasok ng ating fourth quarter rather. 54-51. Reyes seeing Sanitos. Yung fake niya, inihand-up nila kay Dondon. Ito, paborito ni Dondon ito. Kaya naman, iista mo na ang 2 puntos for Dondon Ontiveros. A total of 7 for Dondon.
Well, if they miss JB Casio, Dondon Ontiveros is one of the guys who can really step up. Same thing, kailangan din na pumukot on the outside.
Isang punto sa lamang ang namamagitan sa dalawang kupunan dito. At nakuha na po ng Alaska yung momentum. Itong pabili ni Bonbon, nawala. Ang rebound nakuha ni John Wilson. But there's a foul on Reyes. Dalawang free throws ang bibigay dito kay John Wilson. Uy, nais ko nga palang batiin si Governor Junjun Henares. Ating po namang host dito sa probinsya ng Rizal. At nanonood siya sa atin.
Marami rin nanonood sa atin. Yung ating statistician nanonood din. Si JR, nanonood din siya. Si Junior pala, nanonood din. Si Ron.
Uy, yung aking pamangkin, si Kali Dolor. Galing sa hospital na. Magpagaling ka, Kali, ha? Lumaki ka na kaagad. 56-53. Lamang na po ang kupunan ng Air 21 pa rin. Gustong bawin itong mga taga-Alaska. Si Dondon ang gustong bumura niya kalamangan pero nawala doon sa kanyang jumper. Play number 2 ang sinesenyo sa mga ito si Bonbon Custodio. Madami segundo silang nauubos dito. Only 9 seconds to go in their shot clock. John Wilson, side-stepping move. Kontra yung pektos niya pero sapat na para makakuha siya ng foul doon.
Parang alanganin sidestep yung ginawa niya, no? And then very hard to read if you're the defender. Hindi mo nga malaman kung paano niya actually ititira yung bola, kung saan mo aabangan.
But for anything, malaking isda ang kanyang nakakuha doon, ha? Pang-5 personal foul. Nito naman si Sanitos.
Malaking bagay yun because Sanitos nawawala ngayon yung low post threat para sa Aces because so far Rob Dozier is playing mostly from the 15 feet away.
Samantala, ito imbis na mabawasan yung kalamangan, ay nadagdagan pa ito ng Air 21. Nakakanakaw pa si OG Minor. Limangan lang niya lamang. Uy! Strong move but a strong block by Calvin Abueva. Ang gandang aksyon yun. Espinas dire-diretso kinapos yung kanyang layup. Pero may foul na nakakuha. What a series of plays na natin nakakita doon.
Grabe yung energy play. Look at this. Ogie Minor going straight hard to the basket. Biniton sinupalpal pa rin ni Calvin Abueva. Grabe naman talaga yung hang time. Itong si Abueva.
It's his own doing actually. Binali pa niya. He could have gone stronger rather dun sa kanyang atake na yun.
Hindi na siya abutin or baka makakuha pa siya ng foul. Pero ang hirap din kasi against Abueva on the fast break. kahit pa paano magdadalawang isip ka rin kasi alam mo, sasabay talaga eh.
Samantala, 1 out of 2 naman. Nakuha itong si Gabby Espinas. Now was 9 points. No field goal since 5.5 in the third quarter. Ang kupunan ng Air 21 Express. Sa free throws na lang sila nakaka-score dito.
I haven't really seen Air 21 go to Michael Dunnigan. They were actually very successful with that.
Kita mo naman yung rebound ni Calvin Abueva. Nakita pa, luwag na luwag si Rafi Reyes! Ang ganda naman ng adjustment sa area. Buhay na ang Alaska Republic.
Parang biglang umupo itong si Rafi Reyes sa air eh.
And definitely, Alaska is in the ball game. 2 puntos na naman yung kailang hinahabol. Again, coming from that nice go-ahead pass from Calvin Abueva. Sabit pa yun eh.
Sumabit pa ng konti pero look at this. Ang ganda naman ng binitin doon ni Rafi Reyes.
The athletic rookie. Well, pag tumatapos ang prospect, naalala ko yung airpad niyan eh.
Exact, ganyan na
pinakamagaling
ganyan. Ganyan na
tumapos.
ganyan. Oh, actually very hard to stop on the break. Itong daddy ni Rafi Reyes, si Elmer Reyes.
Although he finishes it usually with a sidestep.
With the sidestep.
Ito
But
sa air, kinuha.
ganun din eh. Ito halos sa air na siya sumasidestep. Mas mahirap yata gawin yun.
Umupo pa eh.
Kaya nga eh.
So, kanya-kanya pong version yan. Ika nga, kita nyo nga po ang pedigree ng mga Reyes. Hindi mo baka magkaanak ang airpad niya.
Pang-depensa lang ako eh. Sa bench. Pang-depensa tsaka sa bench lang.
Matala, ang mga laro naman po ng Alaska Aces, ang inyong bante, especially for the Alaska Republic. Global Court, San Mig Coffee at Petron Blaze, ang pagkakasunod-sunod ng kanilang mga laban. Lahat po yan sa Smart Araneta Coliseum.
You know, off that timeout, it seems that they really want to go to Michael Dunnigan off that screen, that baseline exchange screen na malalaki.
Panahon na para magbida muli itong si Mike Dunnigan sapagkat nawala na ang momentum dito sa Air 21 Express and they need a spark. Hindi sa tiro ni Mike Cortez sa rebound play. Makukuha pa ni Rob Dozier. Good jump po lang tinawag. Ang mga taga-Alaska hoping na may contact doon si Mark Isip.
Pero still, ang Air 21 still struggling naman. Sila naman yung nanlalamig sa kanilang opensa. Actually, both teams, hindi naman talaga nakakakuha ng good sets. Pero kahit pa paano, they're getting scores of offensive rebounds and even of fast breaks.
Pagkakataon na itablan itong mga taga-Alaska. Ang kwento po natin sa larong ito, lumamang ng 10 itong Alaska ng first quarter. Pero thereafter, it was all Air 21. Posting asaya sa 14-14 pero mahabol na po ng Alaska rito. Pupunta pa sa free throw ito si Dondon Hoptiveros after that foul by John Wilson from behind.
Masayang yun because ang mangyayari doon, now get 2 free throws. Nakatigil ang oras sila ang Alaska naghahabol. So Dondon Hoptiveros is actually one of the guys who they really need to score more points in the absence of JB Casio.
8 points for Dondon Hontiveros knocking at the door of Air 21. Tagal-tagal nilang pinaghirapan ito. Wala naman silang binigla dito, Eric. Pero ito nga, tabla na ang ating laban. Only our second deadlock of the game.
Unti-unti talaga yung labanan eh. No? I mean, Alaska really looking for ways to be able to score.
This should again be a test para sa kupunan ng Air 21. But KG Canileta responding with a big three.
Rising to the occasion, ito si KG Canileta. Kailangan na talaga ng Air 21 ang puntos at maganda naman at nanggaling yung kay KG.
61-58. Yan po ang ating tala dito sa ating laban. Dito na. Ang nangyayari dito. Kaya naman, papasok sa loob ito si Calvin Abueva. The beast with a beastly move.
Walang katakot-takot tong si Calvin Abueva. Nangangagat eh. Pag-drive niya sa air kahit na sinabayan si KG Canileta nun, still went to the basket.
Ang hirap ng tira pero parang mandali lang para sa kanya. Pagkadikit na yung kanyang kilay, it's focus dito sa ating endgame. 61-60. Mike Cortez. Tres na naman titira. Wala. But Mike Dunnigan is there. Yung putback niya, wala. Pero may nadampot na pa mula kay Gabby Espinas.
Maganda yun for Mike Dunnigan kung hindi siya nakakakuha ng easy baskets off the low post plays. Kung gano'n naman off the offensive rebound, that's one way for you to get your game going again.
Fourth personal foul ang may tatawag naman kay Gabby Espinas. Pagitan ng magagandang play sa magkabilang kupunan. Especially on Calvin Abueva. It's really trying his best para mapunan yung pagkawala nitong si JV Casio on injury at si Cyrus Baguio is really off tonight. Baguio now with the leather. still trailing by 3. After those free throws by Mike Danigan. Ontiveros now seeing Espinas. Handing it off back. Depensa ng Air 21. Talagang ganda ng adjustment. Goes here. Ayaw bigyan ng dali itong si Mark Isip. More than willing to give up the foul. Basta sabi na, sa baba.
Rado, ang katanungan dito ganito ba talaga ka-importante si JV Casio? Because yung pagkawala ni JV Casio, not only points yung nawala, but even yung pagiging leader niya sa loob to set that offense well. So right now, talagang, of course, Cyrus Baguio, mas komportable sa two guard, although he can play point. He really has to work on distributing that basketball.
Abeba, naubusan sila ng oras. Instead of making the basket, pinasa nito kay Gabi Espinas, so naputokan sila ng 24. Been costly turnovers, nakuha nito mga taga-Alaska dito sa ating latter part of the fourth quarter. Now it's Mike Cortez. There go to the rim court. Ang ating Mark Isip na wala yung bola. Nakukuha pa ng Alaska.
Yung malaking bagay off that double team, the Locals would really have to make some contributions and not turnovers.
With Baguio at the point, hindi ko alam. This is the wisest move para makakuha o magising yung kanyang laro dito. They go to Dondon. Press ang bibitaw. Wala. Tapigan mapupunta kay Cyrus Baguio. Siya naman ang titikada ng tres. Iyon! Ang kinakailangan ni Cyrus Baguio. Only his 5th point in the game, but that one is big.
Well, that's a confidence booster for Cyrus Baguio. Kanina pa nga siya nagsastruggle. Pero yun nga, malaking bagay rin yung pagkakascore niya in this fourth quarter.
Tabla ang ating labater, si John Wilson. Iba kanya nasa isip. Namintis nga lang sa kanyang tikada mula sa sulok. Pagkakataon na naman ito ng Alaska. It would be Cyrus Baguio again on the attack. Pero sinalubong siya ng double team. Maaagaw pa ni Mike Danigan to Mike Cortez. Mike Cortez against the import. Dahan-dahan muna. John Wilson. Ikakasay yung press niya. Ayaw pa rin. Ayaw na pumasok ang mga tirang kung si John Wilson. Tabla ang ating laban. 63-63. 5 minuto. Eksakto ay natitira sa ating laban. Cyrus Baguio, kumampi muna. Opting to pass, but Dondon is straight for 3. Ayaw! Tapikan makukuha pa ni Gabi Espinas. Nawala naman ni Galvin Abreu, but he recovers and calls timeout. Alaska making use of the extra touches they had.
Malaking bagay doon yung offensive rebound. You know, Cyrus Baguio with that hustle play, not really that productive so far offensively. For that nice 3 points right here, there's a big contribution. Especially yung last play nila, meron pa siyang tapik na nakakuha ng another chance at the basket.
Ito naman, presence of mind on the part of Galvin Abreu calling the timeout after realizing wala naman silang mahaba pa yung kanilang shot clock. Kailangan lang nilang ma-reset and preserve the possession. Well, may timeout po ang Air 21 Express. A full timeout at that. Magbabalik po kami. Si Coach Franz Pumare na talaga naman pong dinidikdik niya na yung kanyang mga instructions. Especially for his guys, parang in a slumber right now in the fourth quarter. Nawala na yung kanilang matalas na laro from the first to the third quarter.
Nawala yung sigla eh. Ito namang Alaska Aces, ang nangyayari, scrappy. Hindi pa rin sila katulad nung dati nilang laro, but kahit pa paano, they were able to get back in this ballgame because of hard work.
Oo, dinadaan nila sa tiyaga.
Tagaan na lang talaga. Offensive rebound, fast break, loose balls, doon nila kaya kinukuha.
Kahit yung mga tira hindi kagandahan, pero magtsatsagaan nila. No? Samantala, pag-ikot naman ni Rob Dozier, tumama ang hita nito si Mark Danigan and here we go. Only second personal foul though.
Matipid ngayon si Danigan, at least hindi pa siya foul trouble. Dami pa.
Both teams, tig-apat pa lamang na team fouls into sa fourth quarter. 4 minutes and 35 to be exact sa ating natitirang oras dito sa ating laro. Aerial battle dito po sa antipolo between Alaska and Air 21 sa ating Thriller Friday. Dozier using the baseline and again magkamukha yung foul na yon. Hindi makahabol sa lateral si Mike Danigan na iwan yung dito.
Ang advantage kasi ni Dozier is yung quickness niya. He actually has a better attack pag nakaharap siya sa basket. Ito naman niya tinitake advantage ito si Michael Danigan.
So bola po ng Alaska pagkakataon na makakuha nila. Ang kalamangan, matagal-tagal na nilang hindi natitikman ito. Don, nakita si Dozier, natapikan, ang bola pupunta kay Gabi Espinas, tapikan, mapupunta kay Mike Cortez. Mike Cortez nagmamadali. Nahuhuli si Dozier doon, pero nakabalik agad. Guinyak, matitira, ibabalik kay Mike Cortez. He will be set with 12 seconds to go in the shot clock. Mike Cortez to KG for 3. Lumabas, but Mike Cortez was there for the offensive rebound. Winnie looking for Mike Danigan, instead going to Mike Cortez. Arboleda, nakita ka ng import, kinupkup ng dalawa, cross-court. KG, libre na naman sa 3. Ayaw pa rin pumasok, but Mike Danigan is there. Ang putback niya, sumabit. At matatawagan ng foul.
Dondon Oliveros.
Dondon for the second of Dondon.
Well, hirap na rin si Mike Danigan makascore on the low post because kita mo halos dalawa, tatlo na nag-aabang sa kanyang opensa, so he's really forced to kick out. Ngayon, ang nangyayari dito, if Air 21 can shoot the basket and make shots from the outside, malaking bagay. If not, they really have to prevent or allow itong si Michael Danigan na makakuha ng offensive rebound, and that's the only way Air 21 will be able to get shots off.
12 out of 14 sa free throw shooting po nitong si Mike Danigan. Really very steady from that territory. And dapat lang, sapagkat talagang marami siyang fouls na nakukuha doon. 23 points for the big man.
Look at the field goal, 1 out of 13 itong Air 21. Maganda-ganda pa yung sa Alaska Aces, so it's really a struggle for Air 21.
Sa free throw na lang sila bumabawi dito, although they're still on top by 2. 65-63. Cyrus Baguio still looking for his shot. 2 seconds. Pasa kay Dozier for 3. Inabot na yun. Sayang na pagkakataon to. It was a rather clear violation. Inabutan sa kamay itong si Rob Dozier.
Napatagal doon ang opensa ng Alaska Aces and actually a good break para sa Air 21.
Again, nakatalikod na naman si Cyrus Baguio doon. Kaya hindi niya na nakita yung oras. Mike Cortez, KG. Hindi pumapasok yung mga trust ni KG, so ipapasok na lang sa loob. Danigan with a strong move!
Good setup ang ginawa doon ng Air 21. Pasensya sila, they move the ball out, tapos tama-tama, pag-ikot naman doon sa kabila ng Danigan. Ito sa good seal under the basket for a jump hook.
4 straight points para dito kay Mike Danigan. Again, siya na ang gumigising sa kanyang mga locals for Air 21. They're on top by 4, 67-63. Well, mga kaibigan, nakikita niyo pa rin po si Coach Franz Sumaran sa Air 21 Express. Sa dami po ng magagandang cool play natin dito sa laro. Atin po napiling Preston cool play. Itong isa na ito ni Mike Danigan. At ang ating pong Preston cool under pressure play. Hatid sa inyo ng Preston Coolant. Prevents overheating, works better than water alone. Now in cool new packaging. 2 minuto, 54 na segundo. Mahaba-haba pa po ang ating laban. Only a 4-point ball game. Although Air 21 nasa itaas, 67-63. Alaska had their chances, and this is now another opportunity for the Aces to chop the lead down. Azul at the point. Ginugulo siya ni Winnie Arboleda. Dondon, Ontiveros, nakita si Cyrus Baguio at the right. Attack si Cyrus Binale, pasa niya kay Sunny. Tos na sa ni Mike Danigan. Mike Cortez kumakaripas. Ang fast break, hindi niya natapos because Dondon Ontiveros fouled him. So free throws na naman ito for Air 21 Express.
You know, Mike Danigan is actually playing a great all-around game. Aside from being a force under the basket, he is also swatting a lot of shots underneath and intimidating a lot of easy baskets.
These are important free throws. Ay pinapasok naman itong mga taga Air 21 Express. Kanina, very steady dyan. Itong kanilang import. Ngayon, yung pangalawa namin naman ito si Mike Cortez. Though they're on top by 5. 68-63. 2 minutes and 25 to go in again. Azul at Winnie Arboleda. Nagigrihan doon. Azul ang atake. Looking for the cutter ang nakita. Hindi binigay dito kay Baguio. Although babalik sa kanya. Top the key. Saros for 3. Wala yung kanyang tira. But Saros gets a long rebound to Azul. Siya naman natitigatan ng tres. All net!
That's big for RJ Azul to hit that 3-point shot. Nagkakapula nga dito ang Aces. Ang malaking bagay naman na naging ma-involve din ang kanilang mga locals.
Only a 2-point ball game mga kaibigan. Although ang Air 21 nasa itaas pa rin. 68-66. Mike Cortez. Ayaw tigilan. Nadulas. Ibinigay ang bola dito kay JG Canileta. Handing off back. Winning Arboleda itong Mike Cortez sa kanyang atake. Nakita, luwag si Umulon. Ang tira sa labas. Pumasok. What a big shot for Bitoy. Naghihintay lang siya dun sa sulok. When the opportunity came. Wow. Big shot for Bitoy. Umulon.
Grabe si Umulon. The whole night, he was just quiet. You know, he was actually blocked twice in the first quarter. Pero kita mo, he came up big here in the fourth.
Ang bola nasa Alaska. Sila din ang kailangang maka-score dito because they're down by 5 points. Doon nakita sa loob. Sapal si Rob Dozier.
Those were great blocks sa pinapakita dito ni Michael Danigan. Isa kay Sonny Tos, ngayon naman kay Dozier. And puro crucial blocks yun eh. Those were great defensive plays.
At ito ang makikita natin, yung replay. Ito kanina yung tres itong si RJ Azul. Pero sinuklian naman yun, yung tres itong si Bitoy Umulon after that pass. Pero kanina pa po yan dahil ngayon naman nakadepensa na naman itong mga taga-Air 21. Kanila pa ang bola. Less than a minute to go. Mike Cortez going for KG. Cortez ulit. 7 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Uy, that could be
Oh, good break.
oh, good break para sa kanila. Mari-reset sa 14.
Kaya nga eh.
So Air 21 will call a timeout but Coach Franz Pumaren will use this chance para idiktik sa kanyang mga bata. Lamang tayo ng 5 dito. 51 seconds to go. We'll beat Alaska. Ama, ingatan na natin to.
Kaya nga, they really have a very good chance right now but it's actually a key possession para sa kupunan ng Air 21. They really have to really set up. Ano ba kaya? Are they going to Danigan again na alam naman ng Alaska and anticipate na yun ng Alaska? Or magiging decoy ba itong si Danigan for the other locals like KG Canileta or even Bitoy Umulon to score?
At the very least, the blessing for Air 21 is the reset 14-second shot clock. So, mababawas mo ito dun sa 51 seconds na natitira sa ating laro. And with a 5-point lead, ay malaking bagay po yung paggamit ng oras. Time management ika nga para dito sa kupunan ng Air 21. Mike Cortez now with the letter. Si Danigan na kanyang hinahanap pero umatake si Mike Cortez. Itinapon na lamang yung bola after getting the foul.
It's a good move there by Mike Cortez. Penalty na pareho ang magkabilang koponan. So this will mean 2 free throws for Mike Cortez. 4 fouls already for Calvin Abueva.
Well, si Calvin had some flashes of brilliance all game long, no? Pero hindi consistent ang pinakita yung mga iniintay sa mga superstars ni Coach Luigi Trillo. Although Mike Cortez starting to miss from the free throw line. He's only going
1 out of 5.
1 out of 5.
So yung consistency sa free throw shooting ay nagiging problema dito kay Mike.
Mike Cortez finally making the second to up the lead of Air 21 to 6. 38 seconds to go in the game. RJ Azul, 3-point shot, malakas. Pero makukuha daw ni Calvin Abueva sa tapikan. Muli pang makukuha ng Air 21. That's Winnie Arboleda. Will try to waste some seconds. Pero pinaul na siya agad. Ayaw naman kasing mangyari ng Alaska yun.
Actually, that was a hurried shot by RJ Azul. Although, of course, kumpiyansa siya because he made one before that. He made a 3-point shot. So, hindi nga lang nakapag-set up ng kahit konti pa. Maybe like an extra pass would have helped.
Air 21 playing the role of giant killer in tonight's ball game. Pagkat yung league leader ang kanilang matatalo rito.
Malaking isda itong nakuha nila. But the benefit for Alaska, at least, you know, they're still on top. Mataas-taas pa rin yung kanilang kinalalagyan compared to Air 21.
And a lot of boost para sa mga bata ni Coach Franz Pumaren because they came from a 5-game losing streak, winning the last one against Global Port, and now Alaska naman ang kanilang matataga dito. So, aakyat sila 3-5 sa kanilang unang 8 laro dito sa eliminations.
But that's really a crucial win over Global Port because at least it gave the confidence back to the entire team. Lalong-lalo na kay Mike Danigan who was actually had a dominating performance tonight. nung game niya with Global Port, ang grabe yung kanyang rebounding, yung scoring, yung total dominance. Again, here, he's proven himself again.
Kaya nga parang nagsisenda ng message itong si Mike Danigan na hindi siya kasama doon sa mga pipitsuging import. Ano?
Oo, yun na nga.
Talagang kalidad na import. Samantala, bukas po yan sa Sabado. Panabo City, Davao del Norte. Ang ating laban naman po, Petron Blaze Boosters, makakalaban ang Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Ako, abangan niyo po yan. 6:30 p.m. Bukas po yan. March 16, 2013. Samantala, may palabas dito sa Inari Center. Mga fans po yan ng Air 21. Hindi ka pa player, dancer na yan.
Inabot ko na.
Ay, inabot mo na.
Oo, inabot ko naman yan.
Nag-iba-iba na apelyido niyan dahil yung hinahangaan niya ng mga player feeling niya asawa niya raw. Diba?
Sharon na ba siya ngayon?
Air 21 mga Danigan na ba apelyido niya? Pang-import na. Lumevel up na
Nako. Pang-international na siya.
Ito po naman ang ating natitirang oras, 27 seconds. 7-point lead para sa kupunan ng Air 21 Express. They were able to weather yung rally ng Alaska in the home stretch. Ano?
Actually, malaking bagay dun yung mga shots ni nakaisa si Omo London. And of course, yung mga free throws na kanilang nakuha.
Vintage yung 3, si Don Ontiveros makukuha pa ni John Wilson. I think that would be it. With 19 seconds to go. Kita mo naman yung lakas ni Davis. Likod lang yung tumama dito. Nagulo yung ating mga monitor dito.
Akala ko nabahay natin. Nasira yung lamesa eh.
Si
KG nasasaktan eh. Yung tattoo niya, nag-iba yung gulay.
Oo. Formality na lamang ating iniintay dito with 19 seconds to go. Although dahil ano ba yan, ika nga, below 2 minutes, i-review pa ng ating mga referees kung sino talaga ang naka-last touch doon. Although hindi nakita ng ating mga camera dahil nabangga yung ating camera.
Natakot yung cameraman kasi papunta sa kanya si Calvin eh.
So ibang angle ang tinitingnan ng ating mga referees. Ito po yan yung wide angle, malayo-layo. Tapikan dyan. Alaska Aces ang nakita dahil si John Wilson nag-last touch daw doon. Inbound, the RJ Azul still hoping for some miracle dito sa ating natitirang oras. 19 seconds to go. Dozier, ang pasa niya na, antala na naman. And John Wilson getting the steal once again. Sasayangin na ito ni Vinny Arboleda. At ang foul, ibibigay naman itong si Calvin Abreva. 11 seconds to go. So yung mga pagkakataon ng Alaska, may extra opportunity na naman sila doon. Hindi nila nakakuha.
They weren't really able to set up well. Yung kadalang, the entire evening for their set offense, talaga they actually struggled. Of course, I don't like to take away the credit from that good defense na pinapakita rin ng Air 21. Nasira rin or nagulo din yung pag-setup ng Alaska Aces.
Not really an easy game for the Aces. Talagang may mga araw na ganyan.
May araw. It's actually tough for them. Nawala pa si their point guard na si Casio. He wasn't able to show up tonight.
Dyan po matatapos ang ating laro. Nanalo ang Air 21 74-68. Dalawang imports nag-aakapan. Because outside the court, magkaibigan po naman yan. Samantala, itong ating magandang laban dito sa Antipolo City ay yung ating 8th placer ngayon magiging solo 8 na. Itong kupunan ng Air 21 at wala na yung pagkakabulit nila with Barangay Ginebra San Miguel after this big win against Alaska Aces. Well, ngayon po naman makakasama natin kaagad hinahabol pa ng ating mga production crew ang ating best player of the ball. Pero pag-usapan natin initially, Eric, wala naman tayong ibang mapipili dito kundi Mike Danigan, who's really the big man, literally and figuratively, for Air 21 Express.
Total dominance for the entire game.
Well, Mike, congratulations. You're the best player of the ball game. But I would like to ask you this. How was the physicality all throughout the game?
It's a physical league. I'm starting to get used to and adjusting to the physicality. Players try to get me out of my head. I play along with it, but at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing, though.
Well, Mike, actually, it was a great game against Global Port. In your previous game, you were able to get your confidence going. Again, now for you, it was a total dominating performance tonight.
Less words. My mom's here. I want to put on the show. She came here and put a spark on the team.